Welcome to the Mixed Thicket Pals. I am Dr. A, your host, and I am your crystal rock goddess. Welcome to the Mixed Thicket Pals. I am Dr. A, your host, and I am your crystal rock goddess. The rock goddess, and we're in the place to be. Make sure you come on inside the Crystal Palace, take your shoes off, leave them by the door, stop at the crystal bar, grab your crystals and grab your libations, because over here we honor our ancestors. 5 ways to become a crystal. All you have to do is like, share, and subscribe. 2, all you have to do is type, and we call that what? The boom boom room. The 3rd way to become a crystal, all you have to do is listen, and we call the parlor room. The 4th way to become a crystal, all you have to do is after the show, don't leave your play around me, true player for real, ask me, you know what I mean. All you got to do is outhouse gang up in this thing, and that's what we call our after show, okay? Now, 5th way to become a crystal, all you have to do is to make sure you join our membership. Hey, welcome to the Mixed Thicket Palace. It's Dr. A, and I am back. I am so sorry for my energy sounds, blah, blah, blah. It is a little bit. I am so tired. But I'm tired because I work hard. I'm not like, these mommies gonna come up here on this sector. Not the people that watch or the I know y'all work hard. I know y'all working hard. We know that to be a fact. And even the reactors, we know they working hard. Okay. But what I'm talking about is me. I'm talking about I'm not, like, okay, y'all know who I'm talking about. My Jazzy Life and Jasmine and Chris, all the talking about they tired, And yes, it does take a lot to be a stay-at-home mom, but I mean, we see it. We see it. So anyway, without further ado, let's go ahead and pull Jasmine up. I'm just kind of, I try to react on other people, but my analytics, fortunately, says Jasmine is that girl. I have other mommies that I do watch on, at times I do. I have other mommies that I watch that I find more interesting. But every time I try to pull a new mommy in here, y'all fall off for me. So, it's going to be what it is. So, Jasmine, it is. It's just, I'm like, that probably sounds really bad. I probably should really get into it because if I'm not feeling it, y'all not going to feel it, right? Anyway, let's go ahead and pull her up, okay? I don't feel like talk. I don't feel like doing no small talk. I know I do a lot of small talk, but I just want to go ahead and get started. All right, hold on. Let's get to the point. Let's get to the good part. Hold on. 2 shakes of a lamb's tail. Let me throw old girl up in here. Okay. Hold on. Let me click on her. Hold on. Okay, there we go. All right, y'all. Let me throw her up in here. Well, 4 shakes of a lamb's tail. Hold on. Okay, here I am. All right. That was literally 4 shakes of a lamb's tail. Okay, let's put Jasmine in here. I'm going to make me smaller. Boom. I gotta go. YouTube has some new guidelines. One of my videos. So one of my videos, I went through some of the YouTube guidelines. So they get ready to really start cracking down on stuff, y'all. So when I tell you to just kind of watch what y'all put in the chat, because YouTube is getting ready to start cracking down on it. I did go and review YouTube's guideline again. I had to do it I did it when I was on my hiatus, and YouTube did send me a something to go ahead and review. They sent me that today, so I looked at that as well. So y'all just kind of watch what y'all say in the chat, but have fun. Try to have fun anyway. Nevertheless, but YouTube is cracking down on stuff. And they have been having these policies, but they're enforcing them. So anyway, let's move on. All right, we just gonna talk Jasmine. I'm sorry. Girl, I don't know what this whole thing is about. I had this little workout little thing on. Okay, I said I wasn't gonna do no. No, hell no. Fuck yeah. Fuck that. I'm gonna talk my talk. I got my little I got my little workout thing on. I done wore today, and I'm telling you, I would never wear this out. I don't know how Jasmine wears that little gray outfit. It's similar to that gray outfit. I would never wear this out. This was the most weirdest intro I've ever seen in my life. The children are beautiful. So I keep reiterating that because I know y'all want me to clown the children. I can't do it, y'all. My spirit does. Have I ever clowned children before in the past? Not necessarily on here, but in general, in real life with somebody because they said something about me. I did go for the juggler. But I don't want to be like that no more. I keep trying to tell y'all I've changed a lot. I've made myself try to change because sometimes my mouth is something else, and I try to refrain from getting crazy because it's not healthy for me, and it won't be healthy for you either. So let's try. So please understand why I'm not going to talk about these children. I mean, I just say, the things I say is more so about the mommies. Y'all have y'all feel free to say what y'all need to say. I'm not telling y'all not to say, but just, it is what it is. But anyway, let's go. Go with this music. YouTube also hates on the music. I had to do a couple of videos and kind of get them together because YouTube will hate on that music. I'm trying to tell you. I've even paid for Epic Sound before, and they even hated on it. I was just like, look, I'm just gonna cancel and keep it moving. This is a grocery store? Girl, I didn't. Oh, Lord, what is that? Oh, I say Shazam. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to be. I'm trying to be nice. How you doing, Nicola? How you doing, Lexi? I try to be nice. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just I'm tired, and I probably shouldn't have gone live to when I'm tired because I will liable to say anything. So I'm trying to not do that. I'm trying to. I'm trying not to say nothing crazy, too crazy. Okay. I said Shazam. I could say something way worse. I don't know why she is obsessed with showing her flat butt. I don't know what that's about. Thank God. I'm gonna say this, and this is thank goodness. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna try to be respectful when I say this. I am so glad that I do not look like Peppermint Patty. I'm just gonna say, you know, I know I look like my mother and my father. I really do. I have both of them. When you look at me, I look like both of them. But back in the day, my father was handsome, and it is what it is. But I'm just saying that I don't know. Let's go. Let's just move on. Let me shut up. It ain't about me. Yeah, I don't know. I think that for me, okay, let me stop doing for me. I just don't think she should have taken the tablet into the thing. I just don't take the children's tablet. This is not that serious for me. When we're not gonna necessarily take it. I don't know why he has those sandals on still. Oh, I don't have nothing to say. I have nothing to say. Maybe this was before he got his school clothes. She didn't want to wear his fresh school clothes. I don't even want to tell you. I have to go to St. Louis get my son's school clothes because I don't want to tell y'all why because it's embarrassing. I shipped it to my father's house. by accident. I guess the spirit must want me to go see my father. But anyway, I shipped it to my father's house, so I'll be getting it then. I'll be getting it on a certain day. But anyway, okay. So yeah, I just now my son looks. I mean, his clothes. He's just basically wearing. He's just kind of wearing some regular clothes. Like he weren't really been wearing his play clothes, to be honest with y'all, here lately. But then I play. They play outside clothes, and I play inside clothes because the play inside clothes look different. I'm giving away his play inside clothes here as soon as these other clothes come. I'm giving those away. But I don't understand why she brings his tablet inside of the store. I know that's designed to keep him busy. However, I don't know. I just don't take stuff like that in the store. I mean, maybe some of you all do. I just wouldn't because I don't know if that store has tablets because I really don't know what store she look like she's in all is she in Aldi's? Looks like it's maybe Aldi's, maybe. Right? Which I think this is Aldi's. But I just wouldn't even know. I don't know. I don't think Aldi sell tablets. Do they sell tablets? Do y'all know? I don't think they do. I'll look up. I don't know. I've never bought a tablet from Aldi's. I don't know. I do get Aldi's food at times. It's nothing wrong with Aldi's. They got like the best, they got some of the best veggie sections. Sometimes they be small though. Sometimes, not all the time. But anyway, let's continue. Hey. Okay, y'all know I gotta cut this music off. I guess this seems like maybe this is before he got his haircut, right, y'all? My son need his haircut too. This way, let's go. I mean, why she don't hold his hand? I don't. My son 9 years old. I still kind of. I mean, I don't necessarily. He be looking at me like, "Why are you holding my hand?" He sometimes don't like that. Sometimes he's doing, sometimes don't, because he feels like he's more maturing at 9, so he doesn't necessarily like me to hold his hand. He'll just kind of stand next to me and he'll let me put my arm around him. I put my arm around him, but hold his hand. He's like he's not a baby. So, but Legendary is a little kid where you probably and I would recommend because these cars coming out. I mean, anything can happen. I would hold his hand. I don't know why she doesn't hold his hand. And then when the other children are around, she makes the other children hold his hand. Well, hell, a lot of her children all of them need their hands held, to be honest with you, except for Caitlin. But that's just me. Okay, let's continue. Who the hell am I after all? I'm just talking my ish on her with y'all. I ain't nobody, as y'all, as I'm reminded. What I else remind the people that love me, fuck y'all. Oh, just kidding. These are just jokes. I'm just being silly, y'all. Y'all know I'm just joking. Okay. So y'all know that are these Chris shoes or what these her shoes? These are really large sliders and she wears these out all the time. I mean, I do have shoes. I do have these like black shoes that look like what's his name? Look like Splinter, Master Splinter shoes. Oh gosh, she gonna do another grocery haul. Oh shit. Oh y'all, I apologize. I'm just gonna apologize to y'all up front. Cause y'all know her in these grocery hauls, baby. I apologize to you all up front in regards to what the next minutes in what's going to happen in this video. I need to apologize. Please accept my apology because this bitch get ready to get crazy. Okay. Anyway, let's continue.
Currently taking orders. And
Like the glasses, yeah. I think this is the glass. I think these one of these glasses that someone sponsored for her and gave it to her for free, I guess. So I don't know. Maybe she paid half price. I don't know. Uh, but if you need some cute shades, I'm your girl. I got the cutest shades in the world. So you can cop them out. You can wear them all winter long. Sunglasses. You can wear them all year round because even in the snow time, it does get the sun does come out. Okay. So you can always put them glasses on and look cool. Okay. Anyway, I euphoria. I euphoria. Okay. Let's go.
And I had a long grocery shopping order. It was stressful, but I got it done.
I ain't gonna say nothing about this wild cat shirt or whatever this little shirt is for our school. She's still wearing this outfit from high school, college, I think maybe. I have an outfit that I do that I can still, believe it or not. I know y'all gonna laugh, but I do have had an outfit that I can fit in uh from when I was a senior in high school. Can you believe that? I have an outfit that I can fit. I have three outfits I still have that I can still fit in. It's not even tight on me. Okay. Um, Especially and not now since I lost almost damn near 100 pounds. Um, but nevertheless, I like I don't necessarily I don't know. I think she should burn fat first before she start lifting weights. But that's just my opinion because it just makes I don't know. You know what? We keep saying that, one of the things that we have said here, y'all, is y'all was like, oh, Jasmine got some big ass on. Have y'all ever thought about maybe Jasmine wanna have big ass arms? Maybe that's something she want. Maybe she wanna have that. Cause everybody not gonna be skinny. Everybody not gonna be small. Not everybody gonna be fat as fuck. Not everybody's gonna be middleweight. You know what I'm saying? Maybe Jasmine wants to be a heavyweight. You know, I want to start back. I'm gonna eventually start back my boxing classes. I gotta figure out when I'm gonna do it because I was pretty decent. I was pretty decent with it, but I don't. I kind of fell off from them a little bit because life started happening.
And she was really grateful. I did everything that she's asked, and I was just really a good, okay shopper for her. But taking some orders, I need to go get some stuff to cook for dinner tonight. Child, things we do. So I'm back at the house. I went to the grocery store.
I mean, Jasmine, it's all a part of mommyhood. Like you could either have you sure can have the groceries delivered to you, by the way. I mean, we all have, we have to get, I mean, if we don't get grocery, or you're not buying grocery off of the farmers marketplace or what have you, or you're not growing your own food, obviously you have to go to the store and get it, or you have to have somebody else go to the store and get it. That's kind of what happens, right? Don't they work hand in hand? No. No. How you doing, Tiangela Smangela? I'm so glad y'all up with me. Um, how you doing, Miss Lacey? Welcome to McFleet Palace. Lifting weights actually burns off the fat. However, your diet can be a part of the point where you can't be eating junk food. And Jasmine eats a lot of junk food. Yes, but she's putting fat on top of fat, though, right? Miss Lacey, because what she's doing is it's not burning her. It's not burning her. It's not her diet. You are correct when you say her diet. Yes, her diet sucks ass. But I still, for her, someone to have the type of build she has, and this is not me dissing her, I promise. Not in this moment, I promise. I'm not being an asshole. I promise. I'm not. But it seemed like to me, this is just what I know based upon the weight I've lost and my education, that kind of thing. Right. Um, but this is my opinion. Let me go with my opinion. Look, okay. And just for me, um, I would honestly recommend she burn the fat off before lifting weights necessarily. Because the type of weightlifting she's doing, um, okay, let's get into that. So Miss Lacey, she is lifting weights and it's making her bulk up. The way that she's doing it. Can we agree with that? The way that she's doing it. Now, there are certain types of exercises that you do that you can pick up the weights, and what it would do is it will, lean you down. It'll make you lose some, and then it make you gain muscle, right? But if you're already a certain build, which voila, she's a certain build, and by her being a certain build, she's adding to that fat that's already there, that's not going anywhere, because she does not know how to number one, like you said, control her diet. She does not control her eat. It's not her diet like losing weight. No, like lifestyle. She does not know how to control her lifestyle. She does a lot of inhaling. She does a lot of things that she puts into her body that is unhealthy, which hence is why it's coming out in her face. Not trying to be funny, on her skin. Um, the water intake, that kind of thing. The fact that she's playing Doogie Howser, right? Um, and she's not really burning the fat enough. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I just said that. You know what I mean? So the way she's doing is not helping. So whereas, see, Miss Lacey, I don't know how you built, but I could imagine that if you just picked up some weights, it's probably gonna make you lose weight, but it's not gonna help Jasmine because of the way she's built. So every body type is different. So when you or everything is not gonna work for everybody, as we agree. Everything's not gonna work for everybody, right? And so with her body type, I would not recommend that she lift weights. I would insist that she burns the fat, okay? Because she doesn't have those shots anymore that is helping her to lose weight. That was helping her to lose weight. You know what I mean? And so now she doesn't have that. So now she has to work extra harder because I have to be selective about the language that I use because sometimes you can say things. I could say things that could be misconstrued and take it the wrong way, and I can make people I can hurt my supporters in a way that I don't have to because I don't mean it that way. You get what I'm saying? So I want to make sure that I say that. So because she doesn't have the extra help, which the shots were providing the extra help, and due to that factor of her weight loss, so now that is removed, that is taken away from her for whatever reason, or she has reached her plateau. Also financially, I guess she said herself, not me being funny or speaking for her, she said out of my own mouth, right? And because due to those factors and her gluttony, in my opinion, and her not drinking enough water, and her basically sleeping a lot more than she probably should, and not really moving around in the house, um, being active, and just working out. Because I don't even think she really works out in the way that she does. To me, in my opinion, I think she goes to YMCA to get a break from Legendary. Now she will do cardio on the bike. We see her do that, but I don't think she does a whole lot of other weight journey stuff. How you doing? Relax. How you doing, Miss Jackson? If you're nasty, okay. 10 minutes of cardio followed by 20 minutes of weights. A balanced diet. Uh, okay, you were shared. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, for some people, absolutely. I do an hour in the bike, and the reason why I do an hour is because it does help. Whatever I'm doing, I promise you, it helps. I promise you. Cause I was weighing 260. Now people did not know I was weighing 260. They knew I was thick. Now it was proportion. It was like big boobs. I wore something over my stomach so you couldn't really see my stomach. My little stomach's a little bit. My thighs and my booty is huge. Was huge. I've always had a big booty, right? So, me being on a bike for the hour, it really does help, and it really has shed a lot of my weight. And I can look, and now I went from a 230 something. I mean, I'm lying, 260 something. And then I don't know, it just started happening. All of a sudden, it just started happening. And I'm eating, I'm a vegetarian. However, I'm down to, well, last time I weighed myself, I was down to 193. I don't know how much I weigh now because I'm not addicted to weighing myself every minute. But based up off my jeans, I could tell I done lost a lot of weight, and even my bras. So I had to go back to my old bras. And I'm not buying any more clothes until I get down to 150. Okay. Okay. Now where we at? How you doing, Rose? Welcome to Mickey Flicky Palace. Wait till those stamps not paying and not paying energy drinks. Exactly. We're just not gonna be paying for them energy drinks, right? And then she's drinking those energy drinks. Don't get it twisted. I do drink a coffee. I drink 1 cup of coffee a day, sometimes, not every day, but most of the time, right? And then I do drink a lot of teas. I drink a lot of water. I drink a water like a crackhead smokes crack. That's how much water I drink. I'm not kidding. I do drink a lot of water, and I drink lemon water, and I drink lemon water mixed with cucumber. I do drink sea moss, um, and I do incorporate teas, nettle, burdock root, dandelion, uh, hibiscus, because like hibiscus is for the flavor, but I it is great for blood pressure also. But I use it for the flavor, but I also use it for blood pressure just in case. Not I don't have a blood pressure issues, but just in case, I don't want to take no chances, right? Um, and I put what else I put in there? Lemon uh peel, and I've also used orange peel. So that's the herbs I take every day. Well, I didn't take it today. Okay, let me just. Okay, I've been taking it this week, but I kind of fell off. But I'll start taking it because I've got a new machine and I don't know how to work it yet, y'all. And I ain't took time to work it because I got other inventories in. Right, and them energy drinks don't help her too because it's like crack. It'll kind of make her kind of go, oh my god. Her system is like, oh, we're going, and she get that jitter going, and then she'll start getting angry. That's why sometimes she don't have. It's kind of like crack, I'm telling you. And sometimes it'll make her have an attitude if she don't have it. I'm telling you, because it's like because she already, in my opinion, she has addictive energy. She acts like she's addicted. You know what I mean? Like she can't live without something. Like, and don't get it twisted. It's something that we all really enjoy, but I think she has like an addictive spirit. Okay, I can say it in a metaphysical way. I can't diagnose her medically because I'm not a medical doctor. I'm a metaphysician. So metaphysically, her spirit is addictive. Okay. Yes, I said it. Anyway, uh imagine she has to pay for the healthy salads and cut down on the caramel coffees, and the Stamp's not paying because Stamp's not paying no more. Exactly. She eats a lot of processed foods too. Yes, she does. Yes, she does. How you doing, Pamela? Wait till the menopause. Wow, the weight ass. And that's another thing. When I got older, see, my weight gain was a combination of several things. Okay, just being clear and honest with you all. Number one, I'm 52 years old, so I got older. So once I hit that, I will say once I hit that 50-ish mark, I started gaining weight, and I wasn't really tripping. I was like, yeah, whatever. It don't look bad. You couldn't really tell. And by the time I look up, I was fat as fuck, right? I am 5'5", and I know y'all said, "Damn, that's really big," but it was just in certain areas, just in the butt, in the thighs, a little bit in the stomach, and for sure in the breast pocket, and in the booty, the hips. Okay, that I lead out the hip and hips. Okay, and even my bottom legs got bigger. My bottom legs used to be smaller, but I said the bottom legs. I know, whatever. And then I just kind of got happy. You know how you just be happy. And I ain't gonna lie, my life is not as hard as hers. I'm not trying to be funny. She probably, I mean, I do a lot, but it's stuff. I love doing my business. I'm very passionate about it. I love what I do as a business. I'm always thinking and stuff like that. I don't have to go grocery shopping. I just can order it online. You know what I mean? I'm not going to the store and doing this. My son doesn't have physical school. I don't have to go to no bus stop. All I do is roll over, make him breakfast, and say, "Hey, time to get up, clock into school, and I'm gonna teach you when you're done." And it's just routine. It's nothing. It's passion. I'm passionate about his career. I'm passionate about his life. You know what I mean? And I so I don't really have my life ain't hard like that. So I have a great life, you know? So I think they have a lot to do with it too. And then I start trying to, I wasn't thinking about it, y'all. And I just like, look, I need to exercise. Jasmine and Shamor back on the docket. Oh shit, y'all look crazy. How you doing, Pamela? Right, bike weight is the truth. Right, I once took a spin class and I saw the results. Facts, Dr. A. Right, her face has gotten worse. It has, Pamela. Yeah, I'm trying to tell that bike, and I just do the hour, and I just worked a plan. Let me see. Sometimes I go a little. I'm over. I go over. I'm at 68. I try to do an hour, but I'm telling you, once you get on that, once you do a plan, and I just kind of add more to my exercise, and I'm telling you, I see the results. My stomach is pulling in. Ultimately, I am working on the six pack. I am. And I'm also gonna throw some legs in here. I'm gonna throw some legs in my. Well, I do the steps. So the steps, you know, the little stepper thing. I keep saying I'm gonna take a picture of some of my equipment. I just don't want people to see the layout of my house because my husband promised me I wouldn't do that. So, I promised my husband I wouldn't do that. So I try to be, I try to be like that. That's how I try to be. Anyway, yeah, I'm on the floor. I'm gonna throw Jasmine back on her, and then we're gonna talk. If I sound like I'm out of breath, I am, honey, because that was a lot. That was an hour, okay, y'all. And I'm trying to talk and do the exercise. That's not the most easiest thing to do, but I do it. Hey, hey, girl, hey. All right, let's see what she's talking about now.
I got a couple of groceries. I will show you everything I got. Kind of trying to hurry up. It is.
Oh God, I don't want to say nothing about her face. Golly, I feel so bad. Y'all done got me all. You know, can I talk to y'all real quick before I finish? Before we start back talking about my jazz life, y'all done got me all sensitive and shit. Y'all done got me. Y'all gotta hype me back up. Y'all gotta, come on, crystals. Y'all gotta make me feel. Cause now I done felt like I done got soft on her. I done got soft on this platform and stuff. I ain't been really clowning Jasmine because I felt kind of bad because I was just like, well, dang, she is a black woman. And I was just like, oh man, y'all got me soft. But I don't know, y'all. Her face do look pretty bad though. I ain't gonna lie. The stuff that whatever's going on inside of her body is coming out on the outers of her skin, and it looks really bad. And it's not even. Some people go through things. They might have certain ailments that might break them out, or they might be on some type of medication that may break them out. Or when you get old, sometimes when people get older, they'll get pimples and things like that. Different things can happen. The water, just a lot of stuff that can happen, right? However, one of the things that I ain't gonna lie, that's an unfortunate, it just gets worse. You know what I mean? And the only time you don't really see it is when she wears a filter. And I'm not saying she should wear a filter, but I'm saying she should wear a filter. I'm just saying if that's gonna help her analytics, and she gotta do, she gotta do. I mean, they care about what people think, so just get it. But what I did notice is that I did, and sometimes when you already have bad acne, putting on makeup, I don't. In my opinion, I'm not an esthetician yet, y'all, but I would like to be an esthetician. I do make stuff for estheticians to use. I know how to do that on the herbalistic end, on the herb end, but baby, I don't know how to. I'm not an esthetician yet, and hopefully I will find me a instructor who can teach me at my business. I mean, I got the bowl, I got the water, I'll get a bowl and everything. So if it is an instructor, by chance y'all know one that's in Louisville or somewhere in close to my business, then I will pay them a substantial amount of money so they could do it anyway, and I can get certified and go to the board and take the class. However, I was throwing that into the universe. I say things, y'all, repetitively. Y'all gonna keep hearing me say that until it happens, because I do believe in the power of manifestation. And I want to share with you all also. I'm really excited. I have a lady that's gonna be renting out my spot on Friday. I'm really excited about that. She's gonna be doing a manifestation party. She's already paid for it, and I really think she's gonna be doing this once a month, so I'm really happy about that. Um, so I think that's a pretty cool thing, right? Anyway, let's continue.
What time is it? 1:40. I'm gonna make later some lunch, and then yeah, I'm trying.
Struggling to lose weight? This is why I switched to
I don't know. Jasmine just, I don't know. I know Jasmine just can't do nothing wrong. I know Jasmine be feel like when she watches my channel, and she does. Trust me when I say she does. I know she'd be like, I just can't do nothing right by those crystals over there, cause Dr. A just be saying, she be just be saying anything about me, and even if I try to do my best on something, Dr. A don't give me credit, and I know she think that, I know she feel like that. But I don't know, y'all. Okay, with that said, I hate when the way she hold the camera though. I just hate the way she holds the camera. I don't know why she holds the camera like that. I just feel like, why does she hold the camera like that? I don't understand it. And I know I know that I wear my watch, my Michael Kors watch every day. It was one in particular. I know I have more. I know I got a current watch. The current, whatever that chick name is. I know I got other Michael Kors watches that I could be wearing every day. I know that I got some Coach watches I could be wearing, but I don't know what it is about this particular watch. But I'm in love with it, and when I don't have it on my hand, I don't feel right. And then I have some bracelets that I found that match the watch. Oh, you can't tell me nothing. I'm just telling y'all. But I hate her watch. I hate all of her every watch that she has ever put on her wrist. I've hated. I know you're gonna say, Dr. A, maybe somebody don't like your watch. Okay, fine, but I love my watch. But I hate this watch. I hate the way she carries the camera, and I hate this watch. I know that it's so wrong, and I know I have no right to say that I hate somebody's watch, but damn it, this is my channel, and I'm gonna say what the hell I want to say. And I'm tired of trying to please everybody. Fuck that. I'm not trying to please no damn body. I'm a goddamn Taurus, and I'm gonna say what the fuck I want to say. Shit, fuck that. I'm throwing my balls down. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. I hate this watch. I hate this watch. This watch sucks. It sucks. It sucks. I tried to take this class. I took this class, this customer service class, y'all. I'm gonna just can I oh, let me just tell y'all the truth. Okay, look, can we have a conversation? Let's have a real conversation before we finish with Jasmine, okay? I took this customer service class because I'm trying to improve my customer service skills, number one. And also I'm going to create a customer service class that I'm going to start teaching people in business, and I'm going to offer it as a class as well. And I'm trying to improve my customer service skills, and I'm trying to make sure that I take care of customers better, and I get more customers. And I've taken this class, and it has made me so customer service ish. Um, and I took it about 2 months ago, and then I would say about a month ago, I've been really studying and reading, and the little course, how they give you like the little booklet, and I read it and studied it, and I've been trying to work on that because again, I'm trying to improve my business. And I'm trying to get more people in. Even in my business is YouTube technically too, right? Because I'm a contractor for YouTube. You know what I mean? We all are, right? Um, so I'm trying to appease, and I just can't please every fucking body. I'm sorry. I'm sick of this shit. I'm gonna talk about this hoe right here, and I don't know why. If you support me, I love you. If you don't, fuck you. I just gotta be myself. I'm sorry. I cannot. Oh my God. And I know because they're like, oh, the customer is always right. And if you have to tell the customer no, then you have to say it in a certain type of way. And if they feel wrong, then you have to say this. And oh my God. I'm like, I done came up here. I done turned into a whole wuss on this motherfucking platform. This ain't me, y'all. Fuck that. I'll be cussing people the fuck out. I'm just and I come up here and get all docile and shit. Fuck that. This is okay. Let's keep going. I'm just she she sleeps in she sleeps in it. It never comes out exactly 2026. The food stamps. Boy, Rose is not playing. Let me tell you something about Rose. Okay. I'm gonna tell you something about Rose. Rose is gonna tell you about the food stamps. She gonna tell you about the welfare. She gonna be letting you know, like she don't even mean no disrespect. She just telling, she's just warning. She's like, look, y'all, this is about to happen. This shit about to go down. So you better figure, you better swim, or you better sink or swim. That's what the hell she trying to tell you. Okay, right? You got right. And Section 8 is changing fast. Exactly. If you have the ability to work, you right. They gotta go to work, right? 15 hours a week, either school, job, or community service. And I know it's not gonna be DoorDash, and they're not gonna no, they're not gonna go for the DoorDash. Okay. Um, Girl, I'm just saying. Oh my God. Can y'all type in the chat? This is what I need y'all to do. Say, Dr. A, when I start doing that customer service thing, can y'all type in the chat and say, Dr. A, can you please stop doing that customer service stuff, class? You are done with that customer service. You are not at Euphoria. Can y'all type that in the chat for me or something along those lines? If I get too, oh, if I start trying to please people a little bit too much, can y'all type in the chat and say, Dr. A, you know, you don't have to do the customer service in this motherfucker, MF. You know what I'm saying? It's just telling it how it goes. Yep, just telling it how it goes. Exactly. Damn, shit. Okay, y'all, let's go. Fuck this. I done been, no, I'm trying to say positive stuff. Oh my God. It's just so annoying. Come on, Jasmine. God damn.
Some editing done, and then
But what I'm gonna say is I don't understand why she didn't do her daughter's hair. She could have easily done her daughter's hair. Her hair, for her to have done her hair, I have never did these braids on my hair or anybody else's hair. Now I can lock your hair up. I can retwist your hair. I can I can braid your locks up and things like that. I can do natural lock styles. I can even do afro styles, okay? Um and I can press your hair if you need it to be pressed. I can press it. I know how to Marcel iron it, but I don't like doing it. I don't like doing it now at this stage in my life. I'm not putting no curlers in no damn thing. You're not gonna get me to curl your hair. I'm not doing that shit. I'm not doing it naturally though. Um, but what I'm gonna say, I would even ride your hair up. I would even ride your hair up, but this is a style I'm not really familiar with. I can do it now. I can probably do this now. But back in the day, I had some nerve damage. I worked at Subway and I cut my hand. Them bastards didn't pay my medical bill. My parents had to pay my medical bill. And my mama cussed them motherfuckers out as the Subway owner. She cussed them the fuck out. She read that woman up and down the street. And she was like, she was coming up in that stove. Boy, I am so glad that they didn't have social media when I was coming up, because y'all would have been clowning me too. Like y'all clown Jasmine. Not because I'm dirty, nothing like that. Not because of that, because I'm not dirty. But the point is, my mama would have whooped that woman's ass. I promise you. My mama was a country girl and she didn't play about her baby. I miss her. But I'm telling you. But let's go.
like I'm DoorDash again because my kids come home tomorrow.
Girl, she flatter footed than I am. And I'm flat footed, y'all, by the way. But I got a little arch. It comes and goes. You know your arch can drop, right? But that heifer is more flat foot than I am. Shoot, I used to be real bow legged. I'm still bow legged, but I used to be extreme. Like it was like bad, and I had to wear these things on my legs, and they kind of pulled my legs in. My parents are very bow legged. My biological mom and grandma, all of them are real bow legged. It's bad. I don't even know how they walk in heels, but they do it. But Jasmine is not bow legged. She's just flat footed and slew footed. And at very least, at times, I swear, if I squint my eye to the side, I think she knocked kneed. You love you some Marcel Fresh, girl. Yes, girl. Dr. A knows education can do so much. Girl, yeah, I went to school for her, and I was a beauty school dropout. And I dropped out, and then I went to this lady that happened to go to beauty school, and then she let me sit in her shop, and I actually got the hours. And then I went and took it for state board, and I just never used it, and I was embarrassed because I wasn't really good with Marcel curling. With curling, I can press it, but the curling I could do it now, but I couldn't do it back then, and I don't want to, and I don't like the smell of I don't like the smell. I'm a smell person, and I don't like the smell of burning hair. That's kind of what it feels what it smells like to me. And I don't like the smell of it, so I don't want to do it. But I do some locks now. Y'all come in, I can do a natural hairstyle. Um I'm glad we didn't have social media when I was growing up too. I'm trying to tell you, I'd have been embarrassed. Oh my God. I would have got my butt whoops on live. I would have. My daddy, my dad be like, "Get your foot off that line." Oh no, y'all. My dad used to embarrass me, y'all. Not he didn't curse me out or anything like that. My parents didn't curse me out, but they'd be like, "Get your butt off that line." That's how my parents used to talk. But I'm telling you, I'd have been looking crazy. I'd have been trying to sneak on live. I'd have been trying, you know what I mean? Nah, man. I'm so glad they didn't have live. I'm telling you, I'm so glad they did not have social media when I was coming up. Oh my God. Whoo. I'd have been getting clowned. They would have been, I can't say, they'd have been talking about one of my family members that dress like that dress like Pee Wee Herman. Okay, let me shut up. Enough about my tragic life. Not my life, not tragic. I'm being funny. Oh, she had it delivered, and she had some stuff delivered. Okay. No, oh no, she did. No, she didn't. She getting the stuff out of her car. Okay, okay. I'm lost. I didn't get lost in the sauce because I started laughing. He said, "Not if you don't watch this motherfucking video, girl, you be acting like you don't know what's happening." I'm just saying, girl, I did forget. Jasmine will make you forget. You know, how somebody just be so illy formed, you would just forget what the hell they talk about. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, y'all. All right, let me take it off. Let me see.
I just want to know, have y'all tried this Alani's energy drink? The witch's brew is so good.
Oh my God. This girl is study pumping crack into the black community. Like, didn't the government do that enough? God damn, she trying to pump more crack in the black community. What the fuck is going on? Girl, she is like, have y'all tried this energy drink? It's like, damn, bitch, we don't want to try these energy drinks. We trying to get you off of them. My husband laughed at me, right? He got his master's degree and paid for it with a C or higher. Exactly. Guess what? He got his master's back then. Exactly. Beautiful. Jasmine to me just making enough to pay monthly bills happy. Exactly. I don't know. Maybe that's cool for her. I don't know. I don't know. That's why I wouldn't. That's another reason why I would hang out with her. I like to get certified. You gonna always see me every time you talk to me. You gonna be like, Doctor, you done took a class. What the fuck you taking another class for? And I teach classes too. Excuse me. I need to take a damn English class so I can speak better. Is what I need to do because I done got real country. Okay, I mean, and I don't. When I say country, I mean you know what I mean. Don't y'all get up here and start getting sensitive. God damn, you know what the fuck I mean by country. I talk funny. My pronunciations and the way I pronunciate words is fucked up sometimes. Some words it's just like Doctor A. What the fuck did you just say? You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Okay. Um, but I do have something to say though, because I have held it in for quite some time. Are we good? Okay. Hopefully we over. Cause I'm not a reactor. I'm saying it again. I'm not a reactor. I'm just not. Okay. Okay. Do we have an understanding? Not a reactor. Not a reactor. Okay. Let me worry with my girl. Okay. So what? I am not a reactor. Just to reiterate that for some of y'all that keep forgetting. Feel like I have to say this all the time. I'm not up to I don't have to do my channel is my channel and I'm gonna run my channel the way I run my channel. I'm not in a box. I don't fit inside a box. You can't put Dr. I know okay. Passion did put me in the box, so technically, but then she brought me out the box. I remember the commercial thing. Okay. More crack in the black community. Here we go.
Like, highly recommend it. So this is just a couple things that I got. As you guys can see, I got some chicken wings, and
I just don't understand why she shops like that. she just shops like she goes to the store like damn near every day just to get tidbits instead of just going doing a full grocery shop like once a week, probably once a week sometimes, and sometimes every 2 weeks we'll go grocery shopping. Now when we can have a grocery full of food, and then sometimes what happens, we may forget to pick something up, or sometimes they may not have it at the moment, and we have to wait for them, and then we end up going somewhere else and getting it. That kind of stuff happens, sure, but on the terms of ordering something every day is so weird to me. This girl orders grocery every day. I don't listen, I don't know if she just didn't have that kind of, I don't know if her mama taught her life skill. It just sometimes it comes off like her parents did not teach her life skills. Like I literally have life skills. Now, do I talk? Am I on a talking level of do can I know how to communicate? But do I talk? Do I am I I'm not as eloquent. My words aren't as eloquent as maybe some of you all. Maybe some of you all beautiful. Y'all understand the English language. The English language is maybe beautiful you all, but I think it's a bastard language, number one. I wish I could still speak some of the other languages that I have came across that I forgot along the ways, but I like that language more. English language, I just don't like it. And it's just some words I think is just dumb words to have. Just dumb. But because we live in a country where they speak predominantly English, um, or I should say broken English, because we really speak broken English. That unfortunately, although I think the English language sucks, unfortunately, this is not going to be a popular opinion. I know some of y'all going to get upset. I don't care though, because I have to be on myself. But I know that I have to speak correctly. And so from time to time, I need to pull back out that dictionary and start rewriting that dictionary and start enunciating my words in a better way. I have fallen totally off of that. I haven't done that in like 10 years. So I need to start going back to that because I used to speak so much better. And then I just lost it along the ways. So I got to get back with that. So self improvement.
I also got some French fries. I got this macaroni and cheese. It was on sale for $3.
Why did you buy macaroni and cheese for $4 when you could have? This is only going. I didn't know people still bought back. You buy macaroni and cheese out the store. It's not really hard to make. All you have to do is you can really Google different styles of macaroni and cheese. Um, Let me do something real quick. Let me see. I used the different recipes. I've used my mother's macaroni and cheese. I called one of my aunts and I asked her, I said, well, what do you put? I said, I'm a vegetarian, sometimes a vegan, sometimes plant based. I said, so just tell me what you put in your macaroni, and if it's something to do with like milk, I mean regular milk. I'm gonna use coconut milk or almond butter or almond milk or whatever is in the refrigerator, or oats milk or whatever. So can you tell me can you veganize, or just tell me what you put in yours so I'll just veganize mine. But I'm telling you, it's so many different ways of how to make macaroni. But I'm getting ready to Google this real quick. And this, I'm trying to find the one I used so we can talk about this. Because Jasmine need to understand how to use. Okay. Hold on one second. I don't want to tell y'all what I typed in because it's gonna be really stereotyped. Uh-huh. Give me a second. Okay, give me a second, y'all. Okay, here we go. And number one, I didn't really hear people start calling. Oh my God, y'all heard the St. Louis. Sorry, sorry, here, not her. But here, people, um, I never heard people say mac and cheese until I started into the corporate business and corporate world. And I was like, mac and cheese? What the fuck you mean macaroni? It's like, yeah, mac and cheese. To me, it's a difference between mac and cheese and macaroni. Okay. And I don't want to say it because it'd be stereotypical if I said it. Okay. Now, um, so Okay, so for the most part, let's do it, some people's traditional ways of how to make it. Um my family sometimes be in the mood for me to put in the oven, and sometimes they don't. Sometimes I just make it on the stove, and I kind of let it melt on the stove. But I don't do but it just depends. Okay, so macaroni and cheese, Jasmine. It's the most simple. Just like you make spaghetti, macaroni and cheese is the most easiest possible way to make macaroni. Not macaroni, to make like the easiest meal to cook. And then you can even add like meat in there. You can make a whole casserole. I'm a casserole cooker. That's where I came from. My husband's not really keen on casserole, so I don't make them as often. And when I do make them, I have to make them a certain way for him to like it. He likes it, but he's like, God, I'm not. He's like, why you make a lot of casseroles? When I first moved here, I was making a lot of casseroles, and he's like, damn it, can you? It's good, but can we not eat casseroles? Can you make it a little differently? Um, but hold on, because you know how they had all these ads in there. Now, now I did okay. I did type in black people macaroni. Okay, I know you're gonna say, "Ooh, Dr. Ray." Well, I did, y'all. I mean, it. Listen, if you know, you know. We're not gonna play these games. I don't know why y'all go. Don't try to mistreat me because I'm just being myself. Okay, all right. This is not really. I don't know that this ad won't move out the way. Okay, so this ad won't move out the way, so I have to use another one. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Okay. The soul, or should I say, I know you're gonna say Dr. Ace, just say soul food instead of black people macaroni. I mean, oh my God. I hate this new world. I hate the way this world, because they're like, if you say fat, they're like, oh, that's body shaming and it's not body positivity. Shut the fuck up. I just don't like this world the way it is now. I don't like these folks done fucked up this world. It's like every time you say something, you can't use certain words or some things that you want to use that you can't say no more. I don't like, ugh. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. I ain't gonna even go there. I'm gonna stop before y'all get mad. I don't really give a shit. I'm not gonna say it no more because it just wouldn't be right. I don't want to offend people. But damn, you just can't be yourself. Okay, so this is what they say that comes in here. See, okay, paprika, I use that in mine. It says ground mustard powder. I don't use ground mustard powder. I just use mustard. Okay. I do have one of my ingredients to one of my I make my own seasonings. So I one of my seasonings does have my mustard powder in it. Salt and pepper. I don't use salt. I don't cook with salt. Because I don't want people around here to get high blood pressure. They said macaroni, and it says salt and pepper, macaroni. Um they use sharp, you could probably see this on Google as well. Sharp cheddar cheese or Kobe jack cheese. I use vegan cheese, okay? And they have different types. They have like the Mexican style, they have the shredded one, the yellow one, the American yellow one. They have the mozzarella vegan cheese, you know what I'm saying? Um They use heavy cream. They said heavy cream. I just put mayonnaise. I mean, I'm just telling you, just put a little bit. You don't put a lot of it. You put a little bit. Girl, I'll throw some ranch dressing in there. You won't even know the why. So I'm trying to tell you, I just do a lot of little stuff in there and just hook it up. And sometimes I even put coffee creamer in there. You said what? I'm talking about coffee because it's the cream. You just put a tab, like a little tab, not even a half a teaspoon, like a teaspoon, like you can barely taste it. I use oats milk creamer for the record. So I know y'all like, you put creamer. No, it's oats milk creamer. And I put it in, I'm telling you, and you put it in there, it'll give it a certain, I can't explain it, a certain push wash. And I use my seasonings. And they said put butter, flour, and milk. I don't use flour in mines. I don't use flour. But I do use butter. I use vegan butter. I use a coconut milk or oats milk or whatever, or almond milk. That kind. I don't use regular milk. Um and I use that and the ranch dressing I use is vegan, okay? And I put like paprika is like the key ingredient because The paprika is gonna set it off. Now I use pepper. I use lemon pepper. Okay, I use my lemon pepper, and I use these other kind of seasons. I have like this Italian season that I put in there, and I also use my like my all-purpose season. I have an all-purpose season, and I just put it in there that I create myself, and that's how I make my macaroni. But I just do mine a little bit differently. I don't necessarily, I will put it in the oven if my family requests it. I'm kind of one of those type of chefs. um I will put in the oven if my family feel like an oven. But for the most part, you could do the same. You could do it on a stove, but it when you put in the oven, it just the cheese is hard. It'll get thicker. You know what I'm saying? Harder. And my family don't all the time like it hard all the time. I don't even like it hard all the time. Sometimes it's okay, but I don't really. If y'all came over, I would probably put in the oven because I know that's probably most what people want. But I'm not really big on that. So I'm kind of like with her. So I don't know why. The point is, I did all of that to say is that why this bitch putting the damn thing on her? Why is she putting why is she buying macaroni as opposed to not cooking it? Okay, because it's easy. You can really look it up. You can look up the type of style. You can finesse it or flick it the way that you want to flick it out. You can pimp that right. You can pimp that macaroni the way you should understand about pimps, right, Jasmine? You should know how to pimp that macaroni. Let me speak to you in the language you might understand. See, if you pimp the macaroni, you can pimp it off the way that you need to pimp it off based off your taste buds. But you should try to follow a recipe and then just throw something else in there that you feel like it would have a good taste to it. Um, you know, just saying. So that'll be a good video to how I make a how to follow a recipe. And then you cook some macaroni. Make a dinner, make some pork, make some, I don't know. I'm gonna tell her make some pork chops. No, girl, don't make no pork chops. I'm against that now. But you can make, like, I don't know, a meatloaf. Meatloafs are the easiest thing to make as well. I've made a vegan meatloaf. I have made one. I'm telling you, it was off the chain. Even if y'all meat eaters would have enjoyed it, okay? So you can make like a little meatloaf, Jasmine. That's like one of the first things I also learned how to cook. My mother taught me how to make a meatloaf. And she taught me how to do it and how to, put the loaf together, how to make it stick, and that kind of thing. Is not really hard at all. And you know what I mean? So, you could do that, maybe some collard greens or something. Or no, do some kale. Don't do collard. Do some kale greens, maybe mix some spinach in it. Um and also add like some add a little flavor to it. Put a little cabbage in there, put a little cabbage and just a little bit of cabbage in the greens, and show us how to make that, and take a step by step. That might be interesting to see how you cook, even if it's nasty or you mess up. I still think that would be great content rather than this bullshit. Because, girl, I mean, I don't want to see nobody making a girl. What I'm trying to say is it's not hard to cook macaroni. You can Google it. I just Googled it a second ago, and I told you, and then I start telling y'all what I put in my macaroni. What are y'all putting, y'all? What's the kicker ingredient? The best ingredient, the secret ingredient. And I make my macaroni different sometimes, right? It depends on what's going on, what's in the refrigerator, right? But one of consistent ingredients, because everything changes, right? The consistent ingredient that I place in my macaroni is paprika. Paprika is my friend. I love me some paprika. I probably will put paprika on everything. I know how to hide the taste of paprika, and I also know how to enhance the paprika to give it a smoky mystique taste to it. Um, and I also know that make it taste like a grill, like you grilled something and you didn't grill it, right? So it's not hard. It's really not hard to cook. It takes time, and sometimes you might have to burn a few dishes, Jasmine. You might have to burn a few dishes. Sometimes stuff is just gonna be nasty until you can get it right, but you have to try. You know what I mean? You just have to try. I done burnt a lot of plates in my day. I have burnt a lot of stuff. Do I know I know how to cook? I'm not really a baker. I'm not a fruit baker. I mean, excuse me, a dessert baker. Right? I know how to, but I know once I started, I know these little men upstairs, they gonna be not yes, little men upstairs. I know they gonna be like, they listen, it's gonna be off the chain, and I don't want to start making no cakes, because once you start making pies, even if I made it vegan, you ain't gonna be able to stop, because you don't want to start something you don't want to finish. You know what I'm saying? That's just like when you get a man and you love him down and you give him romance and you washing his feet every day and you taking care of him. I'm not saying you should do that, ladies, by the way, but I'm just giving an example. These are just examples. And then after y'all get married, you done sealed the deal and you got them. You got them where you want to. You're not gonna, and then you might be like, I'm not washing that ninja's feet no more after I done got them now. No, you actually have to keep that up. So why start something that you know you got to keep up? So I'm just saying, but whatever.
41 cents. It hit. Okay. I also got this meat lover lasagna just to
I mean, goddamn. I mean, everything. I mean, French fries, I understand to a degree. Sometimes when you are chilling in your house, right? And you might be rushing for whatever reason. I understand on a case. I understand to buy French fries. I also recommend that you buy potatoes as well, in case you can cut your own French fries up. But I get why people buy French fries. I buy them. I buy them too for my kid, because some days, y'all, I'm leaving today. I didn't leave out of my business till 8 o'clock today. Okay, I was busy. I had customers. I had a small line today. Are y'all proud of me? I had a small line today, and I'm telling y'all that I didn't get out of there until like 8 o'clock. And so, this would have been a day which I didn't do a French fry today, but that's not the point. It could be days where I might have to throw French fries in the oven and stuff. So I'm not mad at her for French fries, but every goddamn thing on this list can't be fucking processed. I mean, even down to the macaroni. Yes, the noodles technically are processed. We're not gonna play these games. We know that. It's noodles. I mean, can we make our own noodles? Yes, we can, but I'm not finna fucking make noodles no more. I've made noodles before, I have, but I don't. That's a lot. That's a lot of work to do. Now, vegetables, I'm getting fresh fruits. I'm getting fresh vegetables. Stuff like that. I don't even buy the vegan patties anymore. I mean, well, my husband bought some the other day. He bought the the breakfast ones for my son because he likes those on occasion. We get them every blue moon. Okay, but listen. But for who the fuck don't know how to make lasagna, for crying the fuck out? Come on. Who does not know? Lasagna is easy too. That's one of the first things I also learned how to make was lasagna. All you got to do is cheese. Key ingredients, Jasmine: cheese, sauce, and noodle, and seasonings. Okay. And in her case, I forgot meat too. I forgot. I don't put meat in mine. So I'm a vegetarian. And meat, and the ground beef. You put that in there. That's all the lasagna is. But I'll be putting vegetables in mine. I'll be hooking mine up. I put fruit. I mean, not fruit. I put the sauce. I make my own sauce. I do the noodles. Now the lasagna noodles are really easy to make. Those are the easiest noodle to make. I don't know how to make the macaronis. Well, I took this class one time and they taught us how to do it, but it's I, I, I'm not good at making them. Okay, y'all. Can I just be honest? But the noodles are really easy to make if you would like to make them. My husband don't like a lasagna noodles, which I don't even get it because he irritates me about that. But I'm gonna make my son some. My son been asking for lasagna for the longest, so I'm gonna make him some vegetarian lasagna. But the noodles are so easy to make. But I'm not telling people they should make noodles, but I'm saying that for crying out loud, at least buy the damn noodles and just get you some sauce. Cause how much did she pay for this? What is this called? Let me see. I'm a
quick little
freeze
lunch.
frame this.
And
Wait a minute, hold on.
I got some of this wine, y'all. I just need some. I've
Let me
been
stop. Okay, hold on, y'all. I don't know where storage. Where did she go? I don't know where she went. She went to a store. I'm just gonna type in HEB, okay, y'all. HEB. What is it? Stouffer's. What is it called? Let me see. Hold on, y'all. How you doing, Stenna? Just don't ever need to try and cook anybody's mac and cheese. Those kids will need a stomach transplant. Shut your ass up. You are hilarious. I love cooked smoked paprika. I know, girl. I love paprika. I have never seen any mommies try to sit down to do educational activities with their kids, girl, and they won't. I learned to cook right, trial and error. Girl, I did too. She don't do nothing from scratch exactly. All these mommies can't do something to do school activities. Girl, that's all they do. Girl, they ain't know how to do that. Homemade fries are the first thing I've learned how to cook. Homemade fries or taste so much better than like all right of fries, but that's just my opinion. Don't listen to me. Hold on, y'all. Let me look up this. Let me look up how much this lasagna costs. Okay. All right, hold on, y'all. Now I used to buy this one lasagna back in the day. It was like a vegetarian lasagna. I used to get that all the time. That was so good. But I stopped getting those. That's when I first became a vegetarian because I didn't know how to. I felt like I wasn't comfortable with cooking a vegetarian lasagna at first. So my first year as being a vegetarian, I would get those. But then after a while, shoot, I started doing it my damn self. Okay. All right. So at Walmart, they cost $9.89. If you get the large, like the family size, it's $16.48. That's at Walmart, y'all. I typed in HEB. Okay, hold on. Let's click on it. I sounded really slow, didn't I? Okay, so at HEB, this is the large version. I hope I didn't say it sound like I said version of it. And this is like a 7 servings one. It has twice the meat. It's a large family size. It's 52 ounces. They wanted $13.48. Now you can get you 2 cans. I know this, just not cans, but you can get you um two of those sauce, like the jars. You can get 2 sauce for like $2. Like $2. Like literally altogether, it's like $1.50. You know, like I mean like $1.39 or something like that. So you're not spending no more than no more than three. Okay, let me estimate. Let me do a better estimate. You're not spending no more than $3 for those jars. Okay. You get you 2 of those jars. You hamburger meat. Let's see. Hamburger meat. Let's see. We're gonna go to HEB. Okay, hamburger meat. Okay, Jasmine, hamburger meat. Now, can y'all keep total? Can y'all add this up for me? Can y'all add this up for me, please? Do you mind? Hamburger, ground beef. Okay, ground beef, HEB. Okay, so she probably needs. Okay, look, they got some really good deals. Okay, so HEB, they have right here. I'm gonna click on this. Is this No, this Myers. I'm tripping. Hold on. Let me go down here. My city's popping up here. You know how they do. Okay, so she can get some ground chuck, ground beef. Okay, for 1 pound. Okay, she get 1 pound for $6.49. So she can get 2 of these. So this will cost her about 14. Let's round it off to $14. Okay, so this will cost her like $14. Plus it's $6.49 each a piece. Okay, so all she has to do is buy like 2 of these, possibly, and this will last her for a couple of days. Buy 2 of those. You know what I mean? And let's look up lasagna noodles. Okay, can y'all keep tag? Can y'all get me on the math, please? Not that I can't add, but I'm trying to do this right now so I can get this done for y'all. La, girl, I'm acting like I can't spell lasagna. There we go. I typed it in real quick. Okay. All right, let me do the noodles. Okay. Okay. All right. So here we go. Okay. So she has choices. Okay. So she can get the egg noodles, which she probably won't. She's probably gonna get the lasagna noodles. This is the HEB lasagna noodles. They are $1.98. So she can get 2 pack of those. So that'll be like $4 and some change. Estimation. We're gonna round it off to $5. And it's not even that much. I'm exaggerating. So we'll round it up to like 4-ish, close. Let's say $5. Let's just put it down $5. She'll get 2 packs of these for $5. For $5. Let's just add that in. By the time we get to the register, we're gonna have coupons and stuff like that, so it'll be cheaper. Okay, listen. So that's the price. Okay. So and we did the spaghetti sauce. I mean, I gave you an estimation, but I'm gonna type it in here for y'all. Okay. Spaghetti. So I just had it. Hold on, there we go. All right, spaghetti sauce. Okay, so it depends what kind of spaghetti sauce she gets. She can get the meat. Okay, so this right here, I think she should just get the HEB sauce. So if she okay, this is a little bit more. Okay, now yeah, get the HEB one. Okay, so Jasmine, this is the roasted garlic pasta sauce. So this is a 15.5 ounce jar. So this is $2.38. So we're gonna round it off. We're gonna say about $5 too. We're gonna round it off for $5. Now, this is 32 ounce. This is a 15 ounce. Now, if she get 2 of those, so we'll say about $5. She get about 2 of those, it'd be about $5. Okay. Now, if you want, now she can upgrade and get the 32 ounce marinara sauce. For it's 32 ounce, it's $8.52, but she too cheap. Now, Prego is a little bit more expensive too because they actually and they got meat in there, but I don't advise her to get that. No, that's 45 ounces though. But let's just stick to the healthy marinara sauce, pasta sauce. That's 15.5 ounce, and that's just $2.38. So we're gonna round it off to $5. She get 2 of these cans, okay, 2 of these jars, okay. What else do you put on? Okay, cheese. Let's do cheese. Okay, let's find cheese. I know you said, Dr. A, why are you doing this? I'm just listen, y'all. I'm just trying to. Okay, she is spending. Okay, so the $13 and some change, or however much that was, she is spending more on buying it, but she will have more left. That is the benefit. She's only going to get she's only going to get 7 servings out of this. With the lasagna she makes, she can freeze it. She can freeze it, or she could just make some right here, and then she can just use the 1 jar piece, one thing a piece, and she can use that for one day. And then when she wants to make lasagna at another date, she will have that. She will be spending less than so if we did it that way, she'll be spending less. She'll get more out of it. She could probably do some else with the meat. She might not even have to use all the meat in the lasagna. You get what I'm saying? That's a lot of freaking meat. So she can break that meat down. She could use half of a lobe, and that would be enough for one thing of lasagna. Okay, y'all. But I'm just saying, if it's just her and Legendary, she could use a half a lobe. I mean, a half a what you call that loop, whatever that is, the thing, the tube. She could use a half a tube to make the lasagna. You know what I'm saying? If it's just her and Legendary. So, but that's essentially her. Is she's spending more money technically, but she can expand it over time. You understand what I'm saying? Y'all know I'm not lying, and it's better for you than eating that other stuff. But anyway, so let's go to the cheese. Okay, so I guess according to the recipe on Google, the black recipe, they say They said Kobe Jack cheese. They said Kobe cheese. Okay, so she can buy. Oh, girl, I ain't had no regular cheese, and I don't know. Well, I haven't bought any regular cheese. Okay, so she can get this Kobe cheese right here. This is 8 ounces for $2.98. So she can get about 4 or 5 packs of them. She gonna need it anyway for something else. So she get about 4 packs, about 4 or 5. You know what I'm saying? So she'll be spending about, let's say about $13. Give or take, cause it's so about $33. Let's say $33. Can we say 30? taxes. No, let's round it off to uh $34. Let's round it off because of taxes and so forth. Hopefully she have coupons this day. Okay, so she buy that amount. So but then she'll have cheese left over. She can make a grilled cheese sandwich. You know what I mean? She could do a lot of other things with the cheese, right? So you know what I'm saying? She could have easily just bought that and saved her money and her energy. But okay, y'all, let me get back on the video. No tissue, no nothing. Stamps don't pay for paper products, so she don't buy it. That's a damn shame that she don't buy fucking tissue. Tissue is the easiest thing to buy. Does she ever buy tissue or paper towels? Girl, I don't know, but I know I got those. I got those paper towels that I don't have. I prefer the rolls. You know the roll paper towels. I prefer those because I have the roller stand. I have to put the fucking tissue on there. Because my husband bought the one you just snatch up. You know beggars can't be choosers. I mean, at least he bought a damn paper towel, so I can't really complain. I just ask my preference. But anyway, let's continue because I'm just babbling over here. All right. So
going through some stuff. I got some Dawn dish soap. Don't sleep on this, y'all. Just because it's off brand, it's still fabulous, but it smells amazing. Some all-purpose spray. Now,
okay, so let's talk about the cleaning products. Okay, let's go back. Wait a minute. I done went too far ahead. Let's go back to this cleaning product. Okay, right here. Okay, this right here. I don't like this one. I do not like the way this smells. Some of you all might disagree with Dr. A. I don't like the way it smells. I'm a Pine Sol. Okay, I'm a Mr. Clean. I do like Fabulosa. I've been on Fabulosa. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the truth. I've been more inclined to use Fabulosa. Only reason why I do because Fabulosa, because I'm right across the street from Family Dollar, and when I get off of the business, when I get out of my business, sometimes I'll go across the street and get some Fabulosa. So I'm kind of, and I use it to clean my space, like the toilets and so forth. But yeah, so I just got hip to Fabulosa just as a matter of, I know y'all gonna trip. It's about 2-3 years ago, something like that. I just started liking it. I didn't like it before when I first, because I was Pine Sol. I was Team Pine Sol. I was banging on Fabulosa. I said, "Fuck you! I'll use Pine Sol. Get out my face." And Fabulosa kept on just trying to woo me, and I was like, "Okay, fuck it." I fell in love. I got up all up in it, and now we engaged. You know what I'm saying? But Pine Sol still courted me though. But let's go.
just because it's off brand, it's still fabulous, but it smells amazing. Some all-purpose spray. Now,
Yeah, I don't think it's still. I mean, okay, I don't know. Y'all tell me if this Fabulosa. I didn't. Did it say Fabulosa? I don't think it said Fabulosa. It may be. Y'all tell me. Is that Fabulosa? Okay, so she bought this multi cleaner. This first little thing, I can't even see what it is. It looked like pimping. It looked like pimping. Either way, it's a multi furnish. I mean, multi all purpose cleaner. Um, so that's that pimping one, that pimping brand name. And then she got this other one. Why would she get two different ones? And I get this probably supposed to be this one probably safe for the environment. I don't understand her. She don't even eat like, most people I know that is like really environmentalist. I'm not saying they don't eat meat, but what I'm saying is they eat vegetables. Like this bitch don't eat vegetables. They eat at least one vegetable per meal. Like, most people I know who are environmentalists, they will eat some vegetables on occasion more than her. So I don't understand why she gets environmental safe products when the bitch don't even put healthy stuff into her system. But Destiny, I shouldn't judge. Okay, well,
it smells amazing. Some all-purpose spray. That one smells amazing. I really hope y'all try it because it smells so good. And then I got some detergent as well. But yeah,
and girl, what's she gonna do with this little bit of detergent? Girl, this'll last me. You know how long this'll last me? A week. I have to buy like two things a deal. Now, if I get one of those, then I have to have another detergent on the side. You know what I'm saying? And this Dawn, oh, okay. I mean, I ain't got to say about Dawn because I get it too.
yeah, don't sleep on this all-purpose spray and this what is it called? multi-purpose cleaner. But like I said, this Alani drink is a
Bitch, you
plus.
don't know what it's called?
Highly recommend it. It's really good, especially if you like energy drinks.
And then she got what is that? Cranberry juice or something? Or some apple juice? God damn, that's a big ass jar. Crying out loud, baby. Where am I? We are not in Kansas anymore. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna stop laughing. Well, how does she wait a minute, y'all? How does this bitch go to from a grocery haul to just start cooking? Damn, she didn't segue into anything. She just started stirring the pot. Okay, y'all gotta wait for her to get to talking because I gotta start back working out. Shoot, I done set up here. I ain't did nothing. I'm still. What is that? Ah, shit. Oh, this is a pet peeve of mine for cry. Oh my God. I don't want, listen, do not put none of my food. I don't care how clean the sink is. And I do clean my sink. I promise you I do. But do not put none of my, once it touched that sink, it's getting thrown away. I'm just telling you this right now. I don't give a damn what it is. If it touches that sink, if I'm not putting nothing in my sink in my mouth. Sorry. There's just a pet peeve of mine. Do not cook my food in your sink. Hell no. 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 I don't want my food on the counter. Do not cut no food on the counter. You better get a plate. I know you're gonna say, Dr. A, the plate can have germs in it. I understand that. You're right, it could. But let me tell you something. I'm not gonna invite it. I'm not no. Hell no. I didn't clean the plate out. I sterilized my plates. I put them in the food. I put them in the dishwasher. The fuck? Girl. I don't know why she. What is she doing? Fucking the damn fig? The chicken she fucking it? I mean, what the fuck is she having SES with the chicken? Oh my God, the chicken. Why she's oh my God. She's rubbing on the chicken. Oh my God. This is oh, oh my God. What is she doing to the chicken? I know you're gonna say, Dr. A, it ain't that serious. She just clean trying to clean it. Well, it don't look like she was clean. It looked like she was fingering it and everything. Okay, she probably smelled she probably smelled the hand after she got done with the chicken. It wasn't good for you, like it was good for me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, I know that was a bad joke. That was a really bad joke. I'm sorry. That was a really bad joke. I'm sorry. Oh, come on now. Am I
And then I
tripping?
went ahead and started rinsing the chicken wings off.
Talking. What an awkward
Well, I'm
time to
tired. My mind be
talk.
all over the place. So I ended up I'm be all over the place. So I ended up putting the chicken in.
Well, damn. We've been live for how long? And I'm just running my mouth. I do that. I know y'all. I know. Fuck that. That's part of my personality. Oh, we've been on here for an hour and 27 minutes. And listen, and we only 7 minutes into the video. Listen, you gonna get a whole commentary. That's why I said I'm a commentator. Listen, that's why I told y'all I'm not a reactor. I keep telling y'all the reactors will go through the video, they'll talk, they'll get up here, they'll do their thing, they'll talk what they talk, and they'll show the video and they'll talk about the video. I don't do that. Do I need to start? I probably need to do a meme and say, "Hey guys, when you come here, we're gonna watch the video, but you also gonna hear me talk about other stuff, and we're gonna talk about other stuff. We're gonna get off the subject, and we're gonna just do what we do." But this is a quick video though, so we could do it. It ain't like it's a 2-hour video. That chicken looks shitty, you know. God damn it, that chicken still got the wings on it. I mean, like the fat. I mean, not the wings, the feathers on it. Damn, y'all know my parents grew up on the farms, on farms. You know what I'm saying? I spent my summer, on the farm, and I'm telling y'all, I'm serious. Them chicken, that little chicken look like it still got feathers on it. I do not like that. Ugh. I have to cut them off. I'm trying to tell you. Can you imagine feeding the chickens? Going out there feeding the chickens, and within the next few minutes having to cut the chicken. I mean, your grandpa bring the chicken in for you to cook it. Can you imagine that shit? That's some shit, dude. That's why you don't have to, I don't form that's probably why I don't form attachments to our animals to begin with. I know. Oh, that's bad. Oh my god. You know what? I think I need therapy about that. No, I'm just playing. I don't. No, I don't. I don't. No. No, but you have to respect your food though. One thing I did learn about, being on the farm is respecting your food though. I know this is gonna sound very metaphysical of myself, but I am a metaphysician. But you do have to you learn how to respect your part of the part of our what do you want to call it? So soul energy, whatever you want to call it, tribe, or you do have to respect your food, and you have to understand your food. And so if you're going, it's not just you fattening you're doing the chicken to fatten chicken up. It's not just about that, but it's about showing respect for that chicken. That chicken knows and understands, um I'm gonna say spiritually. The chicken understands their purpose spiritually. I'm sure. And so we do have to respect our food. So we have to respect the plant life. We have to respect the because they're all living things. They're all living things. So we have to show some respect and honor toward it. So we feed it. We feed the chicken. We feed the chickens. We feed the cows, and we feed these different things because you're going to consume them. So you have to show a level of respect. You know what I'm saying? For your food. So anyway, let me shut the fuck up. Y'all ain't want to hear that shit.
some vinegar water, letting it sit after a few minutes, and then I went ahead and started rinsing the chicken wings off. Like I said, it's just me and Legend, so we just need to.
Yeah, you know what's scary about her is we'll see her rinse the chicken off, but we don't never see her washing her hands. I don't know what that's about with her. I don't know if she has an issue. Now, y'all heard me live washing my hands. Y'all done heard me go in there and wash my hands. I was on the phone with somebody, one of my clients, and I forgot to mute. Then I was in that bathroom washing my hands because I touched something sticky. I went in that bathroom. She's like, "Are you taking a shower?" Girl, I'm at work. How am I in my business taking a shower? Crazy. But I'm just telling you, you know, she don't want I just don't think she washes her hands as much as she pretends she does. You know? But let's continue.
One pack, and honestly we still have food left over, which is totally fine. So I'm gonna go ahead and rinse off all the chicken and put it.
Okay, food left over. Okay.
Into the pan, season.
That was your cuts. I mean, okay, again, Jasmine, I'm not an expert. I'm not an expert on YouTube. I'm not an expert at editing. Do I know how to edit something? Sure, I know how to edit, but it's not my ish. It's not some shit I like to. I'm not passionate about it. I know how to take something off. I mean, that dude jumped on her and showed his whole genitalia, a whole dangalang up in here, and I cut like a lot of, I cut the last half of that show. So it kind of ended abruptly, and I could have spliced and mixed. I didn't feel like all that shit. I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna cut it off right before he ready to pull out his tally wanker. um I just cooked it up because I was just not having it, and it was just I need counseling for that. I need counseling for somebody else putting their dangalang. But was that cheating technically? Another man put his dangalang up in front of everybody. Is that considered cheating? I don't think I asked my husband. He looked at me like I was crazy when I said that. It was just a joke. And he's like, no. He just looked at me like asking me something so silly. But I don't know why she does chicken like that. It's just strange. It's nothing wrong. Yes, you're supposed to clean chicken. You're supposed to clean your food. That's another way to show respect to your food that you're about to insert to your belly. However, I bet you her food be like Jasmine's belly. I bet you her stomach be like Jasmine's belly. And I bet you the food that goes into her stomach is like Jasmine takes a bite out of me, Jasmine's food, Jasmine's grapes. You know what I mean? It just seems like you remember that movie Jennifer's Body? Okay, I'm sorry. Bad joke. Let's go. I don't she acts like she's washing out a rag. God, she does she even looks like a man. Like this is how like a man would cook. Man, that is the most I ain't gonna say that about her seasoning. She don't know how to season either, but okay. Ew. That's the first time I seen Jasmine wash her hands.
Y'all see me dump a whole lot of lemon pepper because that's what I was going for, lemon pepper chicken wings. And when I tell y'all, it came out amazing. Came out amazing. So now, like I said, my kids come back home tomorrow. So I need to
Okay, so what it God damn, Jasmine, why do you have more clothes than I have? Well, it's only three of us, but we use more than one towel, Jasmine. We don't use one towel for the whole family. I'm sorry. Actually, we use approximately I can tell you how many towels we use per tape. I can tell you how many face towels we use. We use about 4 face towels a day. That's why I have a lot of money. I know you're gonna ask me why four. Don't worry about it. Okay. And we use we use 4 big towels a day. For those large towels, the little body towels. Um I'm gonna take a bath before I go to bed. I'm gonna take a bath when I wake up. My son takes a shower at night, and then he takes. Sometimes he'll take one right before class. It depends on if we have enough time. And then sometimes he would do you know, what I mean. He'll let water hit him. Okay, we'll say that. But I'm just saying, it's just I don't understand. Why does she have? They're not even there. Why does she have these? These clothes should be washed up.
go ahead and get the rest of this laundry done. I like to have laundry completely done by the time they get home because I know the baskets are going to fill up really quick. And here I am just basically taking out all of
So you still are working on clothes from the time that they left. That's what it looked like it to me.
Aiden, Ava, and
It's just you and fucking Legendary. Why do you have that much clothes right then and there? Did you even finish the clothes that they washed from last week? Oh shit. There goes that watch that got that chicken juice all over it now. LOL. Girl, I hate that watch. Girl, I was trying not to even talk about that ugly ass watch. I done told you about that. Girl, I do not like her watch. And I hate when she looks at her watch. When she goes, it's now 5 o'clock. It's now 5 o'clock. 5 seconds. 30 seconds. 2 minutes. 30 seconds and counting. Or 2 minutes and counting. Golly, girl, she act like a fucking owl. Like, cuckoo, 5 o'clock, cuckoo, cuckoo, 6 o'clock. Like, okay, y'all, let's go. Well, y'all go, Dr. A, you're talking too much. Shut the fuck up.
Legends laundry so that their basket is empty.
Jasmine, what day was this video done? What day did you film this? Because Legendary got a lot of clothes that you washing. It's just him. Why do you have all them clothes? No, seriously, I really want to know. I really don't want to know. I do have a lot of clothes, y'all, because I do wash because I do mess up a lot of clothes. My husband has a couple of work uniforms and things like that, so I do wash them. I do make sure he has clean dry. I mean, right when he take them off, I'm washing. Right when I take off stuff, I'm washing. Yeah, but and then my dryer's acting stupid. It's getting ready to get fixed though. Again, I know y'all saying, why don't y'all get another? But I'm gonna fuck around and get a brand new one. I promise you, because I'm not gonna keep dealing with this. But the repair people make you feel like the new ones are harder to fix though. Yeah, so I don't know. It's just She be having, and then she don't know how to separate clothes. The shit just don't make no sense. That's the first time I've ever seen her take the lint off. She does not know how to fold those. Are those clean clothes or dirty clothes on top of there? Why would you leave that shit up there like that? Jasmine, okay, let me tell you something. Jasmine, if those clean clothes, bitch, fold them up. Why wouldn't you fold them up right then and there? Why do you wait 5 days after the clothes got washed to fold them up? The least you could do, even if you don't put the clothes up, I don't always put, I got 3 baskets up in my room right now, within the past few days, but they are all folded up. I know I don't have time to do them right now because the first thing I did was cook. My husband, as soon as I got done cooking, dishes was washed. I take that back. I have 2 baskets. I did put up 1 basket. And then my husband was ready to go to sleep. I couldn't do the other one. I didn't get off till 8 o'clock today, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Then I had to cook. The first thing I did was my son took off his shoes. We ran in here and I started cooking. So I'm just saying, God damn. The only thing I gotta do in that kitchen is put away my spices. He didn't put away the spices today.
Just finished folding some laundry. I was on top of the washer dryer, and it was most of the clothes and stuff that was in my car. That is those to say that my kids should have shit in my car. Finishing my
Let me
gross
hold on,
stuff
hold
up.
on. Let me get an understanding. Hold on, y'all. I'm gonna go back right here. Hold on. Let me see what she said. Because I asked the question. She's gonna answer it.
And it was most of the clothes and stuff that was in my car. That is those to say that my kids should have shit in my car. Finishing the gross. All right, so I just finished folding some laundry. I was on top of the washer dryer, and it was most of the clothes and stuff that was in my car. That is those to say.
Jasmine, that clothes was not folded up. What are you talking about? Didn't she say she just finished some clothes that she put on top of the dryer? Those clothes were finished on terms of maybe they were dry, but they were not folded up. I don't understand. Why do you make things so difficult? All you gotta do is fold the clothes up. Put the If you're separating the clothes like that, which I don't understand why you wash like that. That is so dumb to wash like that, but you waste a lot of money. I'm damn near a washing expert because you know why I wash every fucking day. Excuse me. The one thing you should do is get a basket for each child, like a real basket. Not no, not the little plastic cotton ones, but get like the plastic baskets. Put their clothes back in there. Once you fold them up, and put them in their individual baskets. When they come home, have they ask to put them clothes back up in them baskets. But see, what's scary about that is that legendary once you, because when you land your fat ass, sorry, when you land down and being lazy as AF, you are basically leaving the clothes in that leaves the clothes in the basket. So legendary is damn near raising himself while you're asleep. And then by the time you get up, that's why you have to clean up all the time after him because he tears up those rooms.
That my kids should have shit in my car. Finishing the gross stuff up. Already put the little, I put 8 ins and leggings stuff up. Just gotta put their stuff up. It's not even a lot. It's just like a couple pants, a couple
I
t-shirts.
don't know how she talks. Oh, I can't even understand shit she's saying. It's not just because I did sped it up, but I can understand shit she's saying because that little boy is making them dinosaur. He is like little Mr. Dinosaur. Okay, he is little Mr. Dinosaur. You made it. How you doing, Miss Jones? How you doing?
That's it. I already started on Legends dinner, and I'm gonna take care of these dishes in the sink here in a bit. I'm just trying to be real productive right now, and
I don't know because every time you learn a new word, I'm trying to be productive. Girl, please learn some new words. Oh my God, productive. Trying to be productive right now. I don't think you know what that means because I don't know. Maybe your production is well, we are all different. We're individuals, so my production, your versus your production. I mean, productivity. Excuse me, versus your productivity is probably going to be different than mine. But for certain, Jasmine, by all means, I don't know necessarily understand what your production is here, ma'am. Uh, productivity, sorry. I don't know if this is really if this were a business, Jasmine. If this were a business, if you know the way that you vlog, the stuff that you vlog, I would not go in your store. I assure you. I just wouldn't want nothing in that son of a bitch. I just wouldn't. You know why I wouldn't? I just wouldn't. I just wouldn't. Fuck that. Because you move very slow. A lot of I'm not calling her mentally slow. I'm not. I said she moves very slow. I didn't call her mentally slow. I said she moves very slow, like the way she does things, and you make things a lot harder. I'm guilty of that as well. I am. But when I see other, I recognize it in myself, but I don't think you recognize it in yourself. I know it takes me a long time to clean up simple shit. It just does, because I'll be like, oh, look at this right here. I don't do speed cleaning. I just don't. Um, when I'm working with on businesses and other people's houses, I can do a split cleaning on your house, but I can't do it on mine. Um, but I recognize that you move too slow, and part of being productive is when you're able to do multiple things sometimes at once, and then sometimes being able to do multiple things, completing multiple things at a certain given time. For example, let's say you have a sink full of dishes. This is equivalent. This is kind of the energy I feel like you have. You can have a sink full of dishes, and I believe that if you could, you will wash a dish a day with a sink full of dishes. And guess what? You're piling on more. So that's kind of what your life resembles to me.
You know, steer off the other way. I also was able to edit my vlog, which is a thumbs up there, girl. Okay, gotta work out in. Like I said, I'm.
I'm so tired of her talking about her editing blogs and shit. That's all she comes up here and tells us. Oh, I edited. Oh, guys, I edited a blog. I got the box a thumbs up for your girl. Bitch, you want a cookie? Jasmine looking really manly on here. Manly, manly, man.
I'm stopping. I stopped vaping, so I'm trying to stay busy, keep my mind off of it, and that's why that's another reason why I'm working out. So I gotta get moving. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get moving to keep my mind off of things like that. You know, but let me go please close up.
So y'all know I had to pause that, honey, because I'm gonna let her finish. I'm gonna talk through this. You know that music. They don't like when I used to use it. Music. Unfortunately, YouTube is really enforcing a lot of things on here. I'm seeing channels, they snatching down people's videos. So I'm trying to tell y'all, y'all just be careful about what y'all say. You just if you gotta say something crazy, just misspell it a bit for us, okay? If you know it's crazy, if you got a question whether or not it's crazy, more than likely it's gonna be crazy. So just misspell it, please. And some things you probably don't want to say at all. I'm just gonna tell you, but just try to misspell it, okay? I don't know why she is so obsessed with filming herself. Okay, so this was Monday. I guess this was Sunday, what she just did. I guess it was Sunday, Saturday. But see, my thing is, this is what I want to say. She knew the children was coming home the next day. Why didn't she make a lot of chicken for them when they came home, and all she had to do was warm it up? She would already have the chicken, and she got to do is just warm it up. She got a fucking microwave and just warm it up. Why? Because now you got to, when they come back, you got to start all over, and it just don't make no sense. Just do it all at once. And I don't. Again, if you stop shopping like you fucking living, let me shut up.
I'd had some chicken thighs, and I said, you know what, I'm gonna put this, and I realized I had too much water in here. I ended up pouring some of it out. I'm gonna put these in the crock pot. Like I said, my kids come home today, and I just needed a quick and easy dinner. That way I'm not stressing, because honestly, y'all.
But you always doing quick and easy fucking dinners, or you call them dinners, I guess. Shit, I guess if you starving and don't have nothing else to eat, I guess it's considered a dinner. If you don't want to eat the alternative, like the insects that might be floating around in that house, I guess you would consider it a dinner. But okay, let's go.
All day I deep cleaned my house, and a bitch was tired. So
Jasmine, you could have done this crock pot. The children gonna be at home. You do things so slow. You know what I mean? You keep talking about productivity. You're not productive. Or you keep talking about being productive. Excuse me. You keep talking about being productive. You're not really productive. Like you had all fucking you knew the day just yesterday on Sunday, you just said the children are coming. The children are coming home on Monday, so I'm gonna have to have it. You could have easily put this shit in a crock pot from yesterday. Why the fuck? Crock pots cook slow. That stuff is not gonna be home ready in time for the children get home. It's gonna be halfway cooked. Why would you wait to the last minute to put this shit in the crock pot? You could have did this the day before. That's why I told you to start making enough for not just you and Legendary. You being cheap. Make enough for all of you also. Therefore, when they come home, all you gotta do is warm the shit up. Oh God. I feel like I'm talking to just an imbecile.
I went ahead and put these chicken thighs inside this crock pot, and I added some onions to the top.
Jasmine, so what did you do with the wings? You just bought a whole pack of wings. You and Legendary ate up all them fucking wings. You need to cut back on your fucking eating. That don't make no sense. I'm sorry, I mean, cause that don't make no sense. Or if there was you only cooked a certain amount, why wouldn't you not cook another chicken and fried wings the next day? Why would you? And you could have just warmed it up in the microwave. Why would you make a whole nother meal? But hey, that's your stomach. That's your fucking stomachs.
Baby bon appetit. They came out so good. I cooked them all day, and then of course I added some broccoli in at the end. I took the chicken out and put it in the oven and added some broccoli. But yeah, we're gonna let this cook all day.
Jasmine, your transit. This is what I was trying to say earlier. Your transitions is not really in the best interest of you, because the way you just kind of copped in, and your music started before you even the music had already started before you even like finish your thought. Shit, the music was like, bitch, wrap this shit up. That's what the music said. Well, goddamn, the music didn't even give you a chance to finish your thought. But you supposed to be the expert, girl. Shoot. You the expert. I'm not, I promise. But goddamn, I'm watching it though. And I'm not even saying it to just to have something to say. Some people get up here and they just be trying to have something to say. But I'm not doing it. I'm really not doing that now. I promise you. I'm just kind of like, well, what is she doing? Child.
That's why I covered up the little hole. Ain't nobody got time.
Jesus Christ. Golly. Wait a minute. What she say? Cover up a hole? Girl, is that Mama Duke 1972 crock pot? My bad, y'all. I done clicked on the. Oh, let me go all the way here. I done clicked on the damn thing. I mean, let me go back up here. Yeah, I done showed out. Hold on, y'all. Give me a second. I gotta go back to where I was at. God damn, y'all. Just one little click and I get all off balance. God damn, what the hell is going on? Man, what the hell? I'm not getting ready to get. I'm trying not to get Jasmine no effing commercials, and they gonna make me watch this damn commercial. Okay, let's get back to the crock pot. Okay, here we go. Okay, yeah, hold on. Okay, we're around the time we need to be. Okay.
Top. Baby bon appetit. They came out so
Maybe
good.
bonus.
I cooked them all day, and then of course I added some broccoli in at the end. I took the chicken out and put it in the oven and added some broccoli. But yeah,
Jasmine, how you gonna make a meal and not show the whole meal? You didn't even show the broccoli. You just lying because we clowned you about not doing the broccoli, about you not eating veggies. Come on, get out of here. Come on, son. Get out of here. You trying to run a game on us. You can't fool some people sometime, and you can't fool none of the people none of the time. And guess what, bitch? You can't fool me, okay? You can't fool me. You just can't fool me. Okay. Anyway, let's continue. Where the hell is the damn YouTube at? YouTube. Okay, so this what she gonna do the towel. Okay, so them little screws do come off sometimes, so you have to be mindful. So you have to make sure you keep the screw on. Because I've had a crock pot like that where I had to put the top on. Eventually, I just threw it away and bought me another top because I got tired of it because it was looking ghetto.
Just cook all day.
Jasmine, I don't understand the way you put the music in. It's not making sense.
And that's why, oh, y'all missed it. It was a fly on here. That's why I covered up the little hole. Ain't nobody got time.
You said it was a fly. Shit, you gonna have chicken a la fly. I'm sorry. I haven't seen a fly. Girl, fly did fly in today, and I haven't seen a fly, and I don't know. I think it went back outside. I'm telling you. I think I got that. I made me a candle for flies and stuff and mosquitoes. Man, that fly flew back in. That fly flew right the fuck back out. I'm trying to tell you.
Ooh, it smells so good. I'm gonna get some of the juices and put.
I hate when people that know they can't cook, they cook. They be like, "Oh, it smells so good." Just, I know I'm being really critical right now. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just, this is cracking me up. She's like, "Oh, it smells so good, girl." Girl, you know, goddamn with it. She don't smell no good. Oh, it smells so good. Oh, poor Jasmine, poor Dr. A. Dr. A Jasmine, I'm sorry. I just can't, you can't get a break fucking around with me. I'm sorry. I'm not helping. Let me be quiet. All right, Jasmine, I'm gonna say it differently. Let me say it differently. Okay, Jasmine, it's just jokes. Damn. Just let me get my check. Just leave me alone. Let me get my check. Can I get my check you too without y'all giving me all this flack? I just come out here to have fun and to get a little money. Shit, the fuck? Don't let me live. Why the fuck I can't do YouTube? God damn, I just came over here just to talk shit. And y'all, here y'all go. All this weird shit, this retrograde shit, this past retrograde shit. I'm gonna have to put do an exorcist on some of y'all in here. Cause I'm like, God damn, shit. Let me live, man. Fuck, let me live. Can I live? Shit.
I wanna make sure we get all the chicken cooked, okay? So I'm gonna move these to the bottom. Ooh, it smells so good, y'all.
You look like shit. What the fuck is that? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Some things I've made and it didn't look the cutest, but it was really good. You said if it does smell good, it probably tastes horrible. Yes, like it smells so good. Like who's he talking to? Oh my God, Jasmine.
All right,
Yeah.
cover it back.
Let me catch a break. Can I get some? I'm humble like a motherfucker on her. I mean, I know I talk about Jasmine. Okay, y'all know I done said some some stuff that probably was not nice. Especially okay, the worst thing I've said was probably like what's the worst thing I said? I said fill up faces a face only a mother can love. Okay, that was pretty damn bad, right? I know, but I'm sorry, that's how I feel. I'm sorry. Um but I've came on here. I think I've been really humble. So seriously, y'all, I've really been pretty decent. I'm a really sweet person. I've really been nice. No, I'm for real, y'all. I've really been sweet. I'll say some, I'll be saying some off the wall shit sometimes. I know, I get it. Right. But I've been really sweet to people on here. Y'all, y'all be trying to throw me away. Like that ain't cool. I just gotta start expressing myself. I gotta start being myself. I'm gonna start expressing myself. Fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all be straight trying to throw me away. And that's not cool. Like, I'm the sweetest person. I support almost everybody channel on here that have a channel. If you have a channel, I will come to it and support it. I won't give a fuck. And you just can't throw me away like that. That's not cool to try to throw me away or try to what's the word? Or try to cancel me. What the fuck is that shit about? The fuck? Shit, everybody else can say what the fuck they want to when Dr. A say some shit. Y'all look fucking ass trying to trying to jump down my motherfucking throat. That's some bullshit. You can't cancel people. And then you gotta, and then people that come up on my panel, they have a right to their opinion, just like y'all have a right to your opinion in chat. I don't say shit for the most part. It's just some things YouTube ain't having no more. Y'all can say, well, YouTube said I can say this and that. No, the fuck. You go back and read that shit. Somebody sent me some shit, like I said, and YouTube sent me some shit. I really started reading up on YouTube a lot more now. And some of the shit I done did, some of these videos, YouTube can actually take some of my shit down though. It's been a blessing that they haven't, right? Um, so I'm just saying, don't try to cancel me and throw me away. I'm a good person, and I've supported a lot of people on here. So like, chill out with that shit, and just let people rock. If the people want to come up on this panel and say what they need to say, this is my spirit. Be straight up. Nobody's told me I don't. Nobody's telling me to do anything. I got my own mind and spirit. Okay, and for me, I speak from my heart most majority of the time. No, seriously, like 90% of the time I speak from my heart, right? And some of this other shit just be jokes, right? 10%, okay, yeah, but okay, honestly, okay. I speak 80% from my heart, 20% this fuck be jokes. And sometimes it be a little bit of both, right? Um, but sometimes people come up on my panel and they express themselves like Black and Bougie one. Y'all might not agree with a lot of her stance, but I really respect Black and Bougie. Black and Bougie may say some things that y'all might not agree with, but can we have to as people learn how to disagree with somebody disagreeable. You know what I'm saying? We don't always have to go in and for attack on people. Sometimes people are now kind of getting afraid to even come to my panel because of they are being in fear of being attacked. You know what I'm saying? I just gotta let that be known. Like that, just you can't cancel people just because they have a difference of opinion or because they make a mistake. We all are human on here, and just like we haven't canceled Jasmine, Jasmine done beat her. Excuse me, Jasmine has done some shit to her children, and she's still on this motherfucker proudly. I don't assault I don't do things to mean to my children. I'm not mean like this to my children. You understand what I'm saying? And I haven't been mean to anybody like that on this platform. So, and nobody on my panel has. So, we should be able to have conversations. We should all have a social intelligence in order to be able to coexist without, you know, putting people down. Now, um, now people are afraid, two of my panelists, Black and Bougie don't give a fuck. But I'm just two of my panelists, I'm just gonna tell y'all, uh this is my heart. I just be chapped. I have to tell people what's in my heart. And I don't really it just came to me. I ain't had this plan. This ain't no plan thing. They didn't say Dr. A go up there and stand up for us. No. That I'm standing up for my platform. That's what the fuck I'm doing. It's not just about them, but it's just about people should be able to express themselves on this platform in general. Not just my particular platform, but just on YouTube. As long as it's done respectfully, I don't see what is the point. We're not going to agree on everything, and that's the beauty of us. Because why do we need to be sheeple? You know what I mean? We don't have to be followers. I've been in a cult before, so I can't do the cult energy. And my crystals, y'all don't agree with the shit I say. Y'all just laugh and I be like, Doctor, I respectfully disagree. Cool. I'm okay with you disagreeing with me. I don't want y'all to agree with me all the time. I want y'all to be like, no, Dr. A, that's me. No, Dr. A, I feel what you're coming from, or I don't feel where you're coming from, but can you explain a little bit more? You understand what I'm saying? Or why you say that, Dr. A? You get what I'm saying? I don't care about that. Don't bother me. I'm okay with constructive criticism. That doesn't bother me. But I don't think people have to be. And I know you're gonna say, "Well, you turned Jasmine down." I know some of you motherfuckers gonna say, "You turned Jasmine down." Well, okay, maybe. I don't think I do. It could be a lot worse. What's in my brain, in my head, it could be a lot worse. I promise. But I'm really light on her compared to how I could really be. And I go to some people channels, they really be going in. I'm light. I'm lighthearted. But I'm just saying that, I have a couple people that y'all know my usual panelists. They're like, well, damn, every time I come up here, somebody's in a chat trying to get at me. And I'm like, well, I I probably shouldn't say fuck it. I'm gonna say it. I'm not no, I don't bite my words, I have to say what's in my spilling. And I'm just saying and I have to stand up for my platform because anybody come up here, Miss Jones, you come up here, you express yourself in the way that you need to. And I feel like you should because you have a lot of good points that you want to say. We don't always have to agree. I don't like agreeing with everybody. I don't believe in the mob mentality. I don't believe in a mob mentality. I don't. And that's what's wrong with this world. You can't say shit without somebody bringing lame ass and trying to go off on you and trying to bite down on you and attack you and go in on you because you don't like what somebody has said. It's always an issue. And I'm not with all that. You know what I'm saying? I come up here to make a little change. I'm not trying to make a YouTuber career. This is not gonna be my career. This is just a platform that I use to make a little money. Some motherfuckers ain't gonna like me. Fuck you. I don't care. But those that do, you know what I mean? Let's not just throw people away because they make mistakes. So let's not throw people away because they let's not throw passion away because Olivia was on her platform. You remember Olivia got on her platform? Y'all kind of ripped her apart about that. Like we ain't. I don't like Olivia. Nobody likes Olivia how she treats people, but shoot, that was getting passion little numbers up. That was good that Olivia came up there. She was getting her little numbers up. If she would have cussed her out, Olivia would have left. It wouldn't even been a show. It would have been no good. And then when everybody started getting into it, she got mad and got off. Y'all gotta understand something. Everybody ain't mean up here. Everybody not evil. Everybody not evil. I got you. If you fuck with me wrong, you'll see that evilness. But I'm just saying we can't always throw people away because we don't agree with something. You know what I'm saying? Just say something. Just say what you feel and keep it moving. You ain't gotta bang on them because they don't agree with you. That's my mentality. We have to start thinking, be able to think for ourselves. Everybody's not going to agree with you. We're going to all have a difference of opinion. Can we get along? I don't want to say that. Fuck that. That's Rodney King shit. No, we should be able to express how we feel. Hell, even even Dr. King and 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 Minister Malcolm X had difference of opinion in different ways, but they still at the ending of their both lives, they was getting ready to come together and really do something powerful. And I enjoy coming up here and being around a lot of you, not all of you motherfuckers. Some of you motherfuckers is some bitch ass motherfuckers, just to be honest with you. But majority, I would say 90% of you all are some beautiful people. Okay. And I'm just saying that we should be able to come up here and have fun. Every time you say one thing that somebody don't fucking like, y'all rip the shit out of them. But yet Jasmine over there being mean to her children, Olivia shaving her children head off and shit. Ain't nothing happening with that shit. Come on now. Shit. Relax. I'm not mistreating my children. I'm decent. I'm a decent mom. God damn. I'm a good wife. The fuck? I'm a good wife. I'm a good mom. Shit, I'm a good business owner. The fuck? I'm talented as fuck at what I do. The fuck? Anyway, I'm gonna shut the fuck up. Let's go.
And lick it. All right, so I just put a piece of napkin right there because there's a fly in here, and I'm not taking no chances. All right, so it is now 1:28, and I'm about to just supposed to put the DoorDash in, but I'm just trying to debate. Do I want to get her stuff together? Let's let just snack. I don't know. I might bring him back home, depending on how I feel. But I gotta go DoorDash. I get my kids today, so busy day. You did? You have a good day? Yeah.
But I ain't kissing no ass. I'm just telling y'all how the fuck I feel. This is my spirit. Because I really want to do something great. I really want to do a show. I had really wanted to do a show or a panel where we could do like a Golden Girls type of thing. But I fucking can't do that shit now because motherfuckers is afraid to come over here. I mean, I shouldn't say they're afraid. They're not. I shouldn't. That's a poor choice of words. I don't know what word to put in that place. I apologize for saying afraid. That's not necessarily the deal. I'm going to say, let's use a different type of language. Um, they trying to preserve their peace because they feel like it's going to be some negativity. And I wanted my platform originally, I wanted my platform to be a platform that even if people don't like each other, like if this person don't like this person, they can still coexist without banging out. And it's no longer that way. I don't like the way my platform is set up right now. I don't like it. And so I got to make some changes. I'm the leader of this motherfucker, not passion, not I'm hungry. They have their own beautiful platforms, right? Um, but I have to make the change that I want to see. And right now, I don't like the way it's going. Yesterday, I didn't like yesterday. So I left abruptly. And it was nasty how I left for real. And I'm frustrated a little bit because I thought I wanted my platform to be a place where people could express themselves and people who didn't like each other could coexist. I don't know. I just felt like that. Whether you black, white, Chinese, Korean, whatever. This was gonna be like the UN where people can all come together and not like each other, but still be able to coexist and have fun and just laugh and take your mind off of your work day. That's what the fuck this platform was supposed to be about. But I don't know. I've gotta rebuild and I gotta start over. I don't want to leave this sector because I like this sector, but I want to be able to do some great things. I want to do a really good show. Not a real good show. Now, wait a minute. I'm exaggerating here. I'm lying. Now I'm lying. No, I don't want to do no real good show. I want to do a cool show. I want to do something cool where we just laugh and giggle and get the fuck off of here and make sense of some shit. Or make no sense of the shit and just chill. That's all. And make a little change. Make at least a minimum of 100 something dollars and however much and do what I gotta do. And nobody's walking away with, trying to get at somebody in the bushes. I mean in the platform because somebody mad at somebody. I don't want my platform people just come up here and start getting at somebody else. That's all. Let's just and I have to say this and listen, I have a right to say what I need to say on my platform. And I'm not gonna hold back. I can't always worry about everybody's feelings on some levels because I have to preserve my integrity on here and I have to be honest about how I feel. And I'm not getting ready to be always constantly sugarcoating it because people might be like, oh, Dr. A, why don't you just take a break? You just shut the fuck up. I don't have to take no damn break. I have a right to say what the fuck I need to say on my platform. This is my motherfucking platform, right? It says Dr. A, Dr. Mirasenko Kwali, the Princess, Crystal Palace, blah, blah, blah. The fuck? You know, that's the problem. People can't be honest and people can't express themselves in the way that they need to. And every time they do say something, they get ridiculed. Shit, I've been talked about my whole fucking life. That don't mean nothing. I don't care about that. But um I still think people have redemption. Jasmine can have anybody, any one of these bitches. I'm sorry. Any one of these bitches could have redemption if they choose to have redemption at some point in time. Jasmine actually could get her life together. Jasmine could actually, this boy in school actually could find a little part-time job and be making some decent money and have a better living status and get off of food stamps and be able to, and eat healthier and be nicer to her children and hug them and love them. She still has time. We all have time until you hit the ground, you know. I'm the fuck. It's just I just think that I don't think we just can't I can't even I just can't say much on her. It's not just this platform, it's just in general on social media. If you can't say certain keywords, hell, I'm a grown ass woman, I can't even say the R word. I gotta say grape. That is so weird to me. Like, we have to talk baby talk on these platforms, right, y'all? We can't even say much of anything. And that shit is annoying. That's annoying. That's not y'all fault. That's YouTube. That's just the way social media is. But yet they over sexualize these children. But yet our children are exposed to so much shit. How about stop exposing our children to certain things and let us teach our children certain words so they'll understand. We're not gonna say grapes. If it's somebody touch you inappropriately, we're gonna talk about that. What the fuck? You can't say shit on these motherfucking platforms. But yet, they over sexually, they filming their children from behind and this carrying on and this kind of stuff. And yet nobody has said anything about that. People, Jasmine be all out in her bra. Olivia had her pink drawers on. Like, what the? I'm like, what? I just be like, sometimes I be feeling like an alien. You know what I mean? Like, I'm serious, y'all. Sometimes I feel like a fucking alien. I be like, God damn, am I a fucking alien? I don't even feel like sometimes I belong on this planet. Like, the fuck? Some shit I be looking at, I be like, what the fuck is going on? Is the world tripping? Or maybe it's me. Maybe I'm the fucking problem. But I just question a lot of shit. Anyway, y'all, let me get the fuck off of here. I start thinking about shit. I get to watching these videos and I start thinking about stuff and I be like, man, what the fuck is wrong with these people? God damn. Hi, mommy. Ah, shit. Here we go with this music. Jasmine, clean off the shoes. I mean, not that I could. I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't gonna say nothing. Them the basketball shoes. I ain't gonna say nothing. Them the basketball shoes. Y'all need to finish exercising. Fucking around with y'all ass. Hope I ain't got no row machine done. What's today? Thursday. Girl, Jasmine, this is beautiful as this look. Can you not film people while they fucking asleep? Who the fuck want to be sitting in the car asleep and you got the camera shoved down their throat?
Then after that, we're gonna go to football practice because football and cheer. Because Aiden and Ava has cheer and football today.
She ain't acting like she got cheer. Shit, she back there knocked the fuck out. She had a rough day at school. Oh my god. Mm, mm, mm.
Lock in. We made the volleyball team. We made the volleyball team. Yes. Excited for your first game?
Well,
Oh my god, y'all, she made the volleyball team. First game is this week. You're not excited?
God, I'm so glad my mama did not dress like this. And my mama had some hips on her baby. She was built she was short in stature, but she had some hips, girl. She had them thighs. Boy, she'll come out there, them men would be like, oh, oh Lord. I'll tell you, as soon as she walked outside, I was embarrassed. And she wouldn't wear stuff like this. And just imagine if she wore stuff like this. Jasmine, come on now. You are a mother. You can I ain't got nothing to say. Who the fuck am I? Where's she at? Oh no, please. I ain't gonna say that. I probably should fast forward this. I'm not finna say a damn thing. Okay, I'm gonna let us talk. I ain't gonna say nothing. This is a child. I'm not finna say shit.
Oh heck no. Oh, y'all just was on my toes.
Wait.
I didn't want to say anything because this is Kaylin. This is a child. This is a young lady. This is a teenager. She's still finding herself. I'm not gonna say nothing. I just something in my spirit won't allow me to say what won't let me say anything. I'm not gonna say I don't have anything negative to say anyway. But I don't even want to say even the positive thing I want to say is still not gonna sound right. So I ain't gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it. Okay, I will say it. Okay. Jasmine, let me think for a second on appropriate way to say it. Okay. Jasmine, Kaylin is turning. She's a cute girl. She's turning to even more a beautiful young lady. She's getting to become a beautiful young lady, and I'm glad that you are allowing her to express herself in certain kinds of ways. I know I'm a doll of a certain age. I understand that, and I know that I have some old fashioned ways, and some of the ways are not old fashioned. Some ways are what you will may consider liberal. However, I just think that um, I think that Kaylin, I don't know. She just I think that okay, I just think that age appropriation, I think you should I don't I think certain things, I mean what she has on this year so far has been okay. The jeans and a t-shirt, there's nothing wrong with that. But it's just I don't know. I just think that sometimes we're too far. Children already in a area of wanting to rush to grow up already, right? They already want that because of their friends, social media, their friends moms. They have a lot of peer pressure making them feel like it's necessary to grow fast. You as the parent should probably rethink that. I'm not calling her fast. I'm not saying that. I know yesterday, that's another thing. Yesterday, I actually did say something really. I did. I was trying to be so respectful yesterday. I promise. But it'd be so hard on this platform. But I was trying to be so respectful when I was talking about that young man. I forgot what his name was. Shanae's soon to be ex husband. I like the fact that he does care about his children. I think that's great. I did not say anything about the hair. Only thing I said was that was great about what I said was I'm glad he got his children, and I just was kind of on it because people were talking. Not necessarily in my chat, but people did text me on my IG and say, what the fuck is wrong with they hair?" And I was like, look, maybe. And then that's when I started. You recall, I started saying, well, maybe the you could tell that the children are taken care of. It's just they hair just you know, wasn't looking per maybe I don't watch her like that, so I don't know if her hair you could tell the children are decent are taking care of. You can tell they eat, you can tell they look decent. But we all have bad days, you know what I'm saying? Not saying that they had a bad day, but I'm just saying that we all have, let me say a different word. We all have off days where maybe we feel like taking off, meaning we ain't doing shit. We ain't doing no her, we ain't giving no back, we ain't doing nothing. We have days like that. But I didn't really say anything. I felt like I didn't know I did. I ain't gonna no fuck that. I'm not getting ready to be that damn humble. No, I didn't say anything disrespectful. I didn't. All I said was that maybe oh girl, I didn't, and everybody was like, well, how come the mama didn't comb her hair? Well, I don't know because I don't know where the young lady was. I'm not gonna call her bitch because I don't know her. I don't review her like that to be calling her that. But so I don't know. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But the point is, I just felt like those children, and then one of the thing I said was those children, the children were a little fast. They're a little, no, I didn't say fast. I said a little grown. They were a little grown. They were. I'm not gonna lie. Now they were as beautiful as they were. And the boy, all of them, every one of them was some beautiful children. They were very, you definitely could understand what they were saying. You could really understand what they're saying. And they totally conversationalist. But I'm telling you, if I close my eyes, I would have thought they were some grown women, a little bit, a little bit. I thought at least teenagers, and they're not teenagers. So I'm just saying, it seemed like they saw a lot. It seemed like they've been through some things, and they kind of they hip to a lot of stuff, right? And I don't think, and it's just, I think that it was a little distasteful of him to have had them up here telling what happened with the grandma. Now he can come up here and tell us about what happened with, I mean, he do whatever he wants to, it's his platform, but I just thought it was a little distasteful. I was a little uncomfortable. I don't know how people do that. I just think that sometimes we try to grow up our children too fast, like trying to tell Jasmine. And I think that sometimes when we grow up our children too fast, they get out there and they do some things, and they liable to fuck up a little more than what we would like, on certain levels, because we're growing them up. We try to grow them up too fast. And I don't think a lot of times as parents, when we're in the midst of it, sometimes we don't realize it. You know what I mean? Sometimes we don't realize it. Sometimes either we're doing the extreme thing. Either we're trying to grow up our children too fast, or we're trying to slow them down too slow, or we're trying to baby them. I know I'm guilty of that. I ain't gonna lie. I do baby my son. I have babied my children to a well, my son, my youngest. I ain't gonna lie. My two youngest, I have baby. Okay, I'm working on that. I promise you, I am. I'm getting ready to give him some more chores. As a matter of fact, okay. But my husband has checked me on it. My son even told me to stop babying him. He said he's not a baby no more. I understand that. Um, but that's something that we just have to work on. We have to acknowledge it and just work through it, and just sometimes we have to let the children know about appropriate conversations. What I did like is he did check the children when they said something about the grandma, but it don't help the fact that you saying it in front of them. So just do keep that in mind. But I didn't say anything negative. I really didn't. But I did say that they were little grown. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna sugarcoat that. The second thing is, what I'm trying to say is, I think that Caitlyn grew up on YouTube. Let's just call it a bean. Let's just call it what it is. Then we gonna play these games. Caitlyn grew up on YouTube. Period. Okay, this is not allegedly. This is a fact. Caitlyn grew up on YouTube, and due to the fact that Caitlyn has grew up on YouTube, she has a lot of mannerisms that seek attention, just like her mom. You know what I'm saying? But she is a teenager. She's growing into a teenager, so that is normal behavior. So we're not going to act like that's abnormal. We're not going to act like the way that these children act or abnormal, because there's not. It's totally normal. It's totally normal for her to want to seek attention and want to have fun and want to enjoy herself. She should enjoy herself because she had been babysitting and doing everything that Jasmine should have been doing as a mother. So it's okay for her to express herself. That's why I don't want to say too much about the dyed hair. I mean, the dyed, putting the colored weave in there, because they are wearing it. They are teenagers. Now, this is not the same teenagers, y'all. This is not the same life. This is a totally different life now. When I was in her age, I was not wearing color hair. I would wear glitter, yes, stuff like that, or rinse that you can wash out. The next week, by the time next week, I'll be washing it out. Wasn't a permanent, it wasn't a permanent dye or anything like that. But so this is a different time, and so I do have to understand that. That's something I'm also working on, is the fact that this is a new time. They don't do stuff now how they did stuff in my day. And what I do like and don't like at the same time is the fact that I like the fact that teenagers do express themselves way better than they did when we were coming up. Because when you do something wrong, you might be like, well, you did such and such, and your mom would be like, because I said so. And you'll ask question, why can't I do that? You be like, because I said so. And nowadays, children like literally want to know. They're not asking because they're trying to be a smart ass, but they just really want to know and understand why they can't do something. which is totally logical. And I've learned that children do express themselves way better. However, I still think that we should apply just a little bit of old fashioned energy, just a tad bit. And I think that give it a healthy balance, because I think sometimes some things is too much for children. And that's all I'm gonna say. And I'm not gonna go there, but y'all, just it's gonna be what it is. Okay. I thought it was gonna be quiet, and I thought Jasmine was gonna start talking. I guess not. Uh, you did what you call her? What did you call her? You call her back? Oh Lord! Oh God! They heard was jacked up because they did it themselves. Oh my God! Where is Stanka? Girl, I don't know where Stanka is. She's so happy that she made her volleyball team, but the girls still can't read. Oh Lord, Miss Jones. I wouldn't even go say that. I'm not listen. For those that's listening to the sound of my voice, or you're whether you're in the boom boom room, or whether you're in the outhouse gang or bang bang, okay? Um Miss Jones said what she said. I I did chuckle just a tad bit. I chuckled just a tad bit. I don't know if I should have. I probably am wrong, but it was funny. It was funny. It was funny. But I mean, I don't know what to say. That was an uncomfortable chuckle. But I don't know what to say. Okay. Um, let's continue. I'm like, I'm gonna bow out that one. I'm just going, woo, yeah, I'm about Homer Simpson, that shit. I'm gonna go right back in them bushes. You hear me? On my own platform. How the fuck do I go back in bushes on my own platform? That's funny. Jasmine from ATL? Okay. So this is a cheerleading squad. Okay. Okay, no, no, no. She is so pretty. Jasmine, this outfit is too small for her. Jasmine, this outfit is way too fucking small for her. Now you and Philip left her this girl. She looked like she sleep. Oh my God, girl. I would get Ava and feed her. I would get Ava, feed her. We're gonna talk, we're gonna speak, we're gonna have some fun, we're gonna enjoy life. I would get Aiden, I would feed him, I would, bring life to love in him, inside of him. He would have so much fun. He would he just I don't know, y'all. I don't know what Jasmine. This I Pediasure, I mean, I don't know if this little girl is autistic or not, but I do one thing I do know about autistic children, they do textures of food or a problem at times. So when they get a particular food that they like, they're gonna probably eat it over and over and over. So whatever they eat for breakfast, they're probably gonna always have. And you have to try your best to try to introduce new things to them, but they kind of get into a habit where they'll do the same thing over, and you have to try and make them to eat vegetables, and give them certain vegetables. If an autistic child finds a vegetable that they like, hell, fuck it. You know what I do? I ain't gonna front. I would buy a whole bunch of that and ensure that they eat it for dinner. I would make sure that they have that vegetable for dinner. And I would throw some probably in lunchtime as well, like a serving of it. Okay. Um, and then we will incorporate water. It's just certain key principles. So I was always wondering that. I'm not wondering that because I need to know her health history. That's none of my business. Okay. But I would like to I would it would make, I don't want to know, but it would make sense to why she eats differently. You know what I mean? If she's autistic, a lot of, not all, but a lot of autistic children that I've known, and I do have at least one child in my family. Hell, I might be fucking off. No, I'm just playing. I don't think I am. But I should get well, they'll probably say, they say everybody got autism, and I think they be misdiagnosing certain people. But anyway, I know I have at least a couple people in my family that are autistic. And one of the things, and I've been around other people who have autistic children, and one of the things I have noticed is that they kind of treat food a different way, and it's all about the texture. If it's a texture, if it texture the texture looks a certain type of way, if it's not right with the texture, they're not going to eat it. If it's a different color, if it's a weird color, they're not going to eat it. So it's certain things that they just don't want to mess with because of the texture of something, because of the color of something. um they have and they just think differently. It's just their brain is wired differently. That's they not so much different than us. I don't treat autistic children weird or funny. I treat them all the same. I treat children all the same usually, for the most part. But I try to have a level of patience. More well, the only difference is I do try to have a little more patience, because you definitely want them to be able to hear you out. And also what I've learned is yelling at children. Yelling is not effective. It's really not, unless they're going to run away, or run away from you, not because they're trying to leave because you stunk, because you bad parent or anything like that, but just because because they're excited and they're trying to get somewhere faster, and you're slow or something like that, right? And I did learn that they're not really, some children just don't do well with, hey, get back here, Jimmy. What I mean? Some children just don't do well with that. So sometimes you don't have to do favoritism, but you do have to this child is an individual. We all are individuals, and we can't always lump everybody all in the same group, right? And so I think that, so I'm trying to be is I'm trying to express myself without, I don't want to put this kid down. But I just want, it would be nice if Jasmine find clothes that fit her. I don't understand why and I don't care if they make stuff like this, just get it in a larger size. And I don't know, she just always looks like she's sleepy all the time. She just woke up. Why is this girl so tired? She's tired than I am. I'm not even being funny. The way she looking right now, everybody all excited. I mean, she doing the dance. I mean, she moving, but she doesn't look. And Jasmine, the girl just woke up. No, honestly, who the fuck want this camera shoved in their face? It is just, oh my god, it's so annoying. I try to do some videos with my son. I was gonna he wanted to start a little channel, y'all. And I was gonna try to do it. I did a few videos, and it's just no. I can't. I just told him no. I just said, this is gonna be for your own personal business. I send this to grandma. I send this to the family, but I'm not putting this shit on YouTube. I mean, I didn't say shit, but I'm not putting this on YouTube. I just can't. I felt like I was exploiting him, and he wouldn't be a gamer. He wouldn't be a YouTuber so bad, but like I can't. My spirit won't let him do it. I just can't do it, y'all. He's like, well, can we just do a gaming channel and I just won't show my face? I said, no, because you're gonna slip and show your face. I know you, because you know that you're a handsome little guy, and you gonna want people to see that you're handsome. No, you're not getting ready to do it. No, no. Well, when I get turned a certain age, after you get some tougher skin, we'll talk about it when you get older, way older, like 18, like 17. But I just think that it's just a lot of when you doing these family channels, or when you putting your children up here like this. I don't know. It comes with a lot of stuff. I mean, we catch a lot of heat as adults, don't we, being on social media? Let alone what you catching, what your children gonna catch. It'd be way worse for these children. These children be something else, baby. And I'm telling you, shoving in the world, you shove these cameras up in these children's face. I'm telling you, it's a lot. And this little girl just woke up. I don't understand why Jasmine does this. It's just weird to me. I mean, it's one thing. I don't know. And she's like, we're making memories. I'm like, where did you get that from? Did you get that from Surrey or something? I don't understand where she get that from. We're making memories. This shit, these are nightmares. This don't look like no memory. The girl is sleepy. She got on clothes that's way too small for her. She's just as cute as a button. But and that's not her fault. That's your fault. That she's sleepy. Why is you know what I mean? Like she's tired, Jasmine. And shit, you the one that said she used to fall asleep in kayaks. That's what you said. I didn't say that. You said out your mouth. And she just don't look like her heart is in it. She don't look like she want to do it. And so little girl looked like she was digging on her nose or biting her nails or something. See, Jasmine, she don't look like she want to beat her. I don't know. Maybe she hot. It could be she hot. Okay, Ava getting it. Yeah, I think this is Ava's calling. I think now what that's one thing I am gonna say. I believe that this is Ava's calling. I believe Ava is like cheerleader type of material. Okay. But Shanna told no lies, girl. She didn't. I ain't gonna lie. She sure didn't. I know she ain't told no lies. I was just like, I don't know. I got shy. She didn't tell no lies, Stingner. The child was it can't read and can barely write. That's not mean. That's just that's you just observing. Observation. I'm gonna say observation. Well, Stanker. I mean, I can't argue with Miss Jones. I mean, yeah, I was yeah. What was she reading that? Was she reading that Santa letter? Oh Lord. Oh, I was hoping. I was like, maybe she was just nervous. My son literally got upset today because I told him that he's a child and we're adults and children can't do what adults do. He thinks that we make it seem like children don't matter. Right. I feel you. Yeah, you ain't lying about that. I don't know why children get like that. Yes, Stina, you're not getting ready to get me to argue with her about that now, cause I mean it is what it is. I mean the fuck it is what it is. I mean, what the hell can I say? Right? She got a, face like her daddy. Some people I know have a lazy looking eye. It ain't. Well, she has all Jasmine has to do is get glasses for her and it'll help. But that's not what I'm saying. No, what I'm saying is she just got like she's a pretty girl. The issue is that I'm saying she's tired. She's always tired. And is she getting any vitamins? I'm just saying they don't feed her well. It looks like it. They don't feed her right. It's just right. I ain't gonna say well, I'm gonna say right. Jasmine don't even give them leafy vegetables. You see how much damn cocolina, I mean not cocolina, excuse me, coffee and substitutions to keep her awake because because she don't eat any green veggies. Jasmine don't really eat no green veggies. If Jasmine had cooked some green veggies, she would have showed it to us. Where would the green veggies come from? Was they had already be in the house, but she just went grocery shopping. Yeah, come on now. We're not gonna act like that little girl don't have no energy, y'all, because Jasmine's not feeding these children green vegetables or vegetables, let alone regular vegetables. And then the secondary, remember Ava was just Jasmine had cooking, she was looking off to the side, and Jasmine had to tell her turn around and start eating. That little girl, when she was little, Jasmine, she'll come in there and ask Jasmine for something to eat and be crying and hollering, and Jasmine will let them holler and cry. And remember, they used to throw tantrums because they was mad because Jasmine wouldn't let them eat. And Jasmine would go get some water. Go get some water. So this is probably like an environmental thing because these children, especially her, maybe it really affected her. The fact that Jasmine wasn't really feeding them for real, and Jasmine would just be telling them to go sit down and drink water and stuff. So they might have also a lot to do with her looking tired all the time. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Miss Jones? And shoot, I mean, shoot, I'm not listen. I'm it's not, and that's another thing, Jasmine. You know, if Kaylin, Kaylin, if she's insecure about her reading or anything like that, maybe she was insecure about it. Maybe she was. I'm gonna say that Miss Batty, local Batty. I'm gonna say that maybe she was tired, or maybe she just was nervous. I don't know why. Again, Jasmine shoves the camera up in her face. It's like she's trying to purposely make her children look bad or something. I don't know what that's about, but she needs to get that work out. Um, I've never seen the kids eat broccoli or string beans or nothing, right, Miss Lacey? I don't get that. Like, and then it's like, of course they're not gonna have any energy. Of course, Ava gonna look tired. She looks tired all the time, and every most times we see her, she's sleep. I'm not even lying. She's waking up. She's just not waking up or sleeping. There's just a mod. Even Jasmine made a mod shove the camera in the little girl face, and the little girl asked her, why the basically get the fucking camera out of my face? Why the fuck you got the camera in my face? And Jasmine, I said I wasn't gonna cuss. Ooh, sorry. And Jasmine and Maya was like, "Mommy told me to do it," and I'm like, Jasmine, come on now, like it's gotta you gotta set some parameters for yourself. You just gotta know when no means no. Like you gotta respect people's boundaries. Like before, you need to really go and talk to your children and say, "Listen, you need to not film when your children don't want to be filmed. Don't film them." And you can tell when they don't want to be filmed, or when they when they look uncomfortable. Don't film them. It's not that serious. It's just not. I'm sorry, I got passionate. I just been passionate. I don't know. I just been wanting. I have to express myself. It's my platform. I do what the fuck I want to on my platform. I feel, what the fuck. Everybody else say what the fuck they want to on their platform. When I get on mine, everybody be like, "Don't say this, don't say that." Shut the fuck up. I say what I want to say. Nobody said anything to me on that terms. I'm just being funny now. But I was serious about everything else I said though. So hopefully everybody respect what I'm saying. Hopefully. But if you don't, oh well, the fuck. I'm gonna say it's still gonna be what the fuck it is. So let's get it. Anyway, I really enjoyed you all today, but I have to finish. It is fucking 3:50. I gotta stop staying up like this. I gotta fucking finish my fucking exercise. Shit, I said I wasn't gonna cuss. God dang it. Listen, y'all gotta finish my exercise. Hopefully I don't have no rowing today. Um, if not, I'm gonna put that off till tomorrow. That's what the fuck is gonna happen. What time is it right here? What's today? Wednesday. Okay. I gotta do Wednesday's exercise. I'm still on Wednesday exercise wise. Okay, I don't have no row machine. I can get this knocked the fuck out the way. Cool. All right, y'all. Let me finish my exercise. I gotta do 50 crunches, a 1 minute plank, 10 seated twists, 10 each side. That's easy. 3 sets of I'm gonna do 20. 3 sets of breast exercises and 50 crunches, nothing. I gotta do 30 step ups and a glute bridge. And 20 and 60, yeah, 60, um 20 sets of 3 for squats. So but basically 60. All right, y'all. Let me go ahead and go. Hopefully y'all getting y'all exercise on. Hopefully y'all feeling good about yourself. Hopefully y'all feel where Dr. A is and y'all respect one. Well, I mean, shit. Or check me, boo. You know what I'm saying? Just come up here and try to check me. No, I ain't gonna say that. I ain't gonna put that in the universe. That's negative. I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna say that. Um, I'm gonna just say, hopefully everybody understand or feel where I'm coming from. Because I just want to come over here and have fun though, for real, and just earn a little change. I don't beg for shit. I'm not Olivia. I don't do like Jasmine and Olivia. I'm not scamming. I'm not a scammer. Do I have to pull a scammer alert on y'all ass? I'm not scamming y'all. You know what I mean? I'm doing the best of my ability on some things. You know what I'm saying? Some shit I'm not really making the effort. I mean, okay, I'm not really making as much effort on my channel as I possibly can. The potential that I have, it's a lot of work, and I'm just not gonna do it. But I'm gonna do enough, basically what I'm doing now. So Hopefully y'all understand where I'm coming from. Hopefully. If not, I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. But the people that support me, that's the only ones I'm talking to. Fuck everybody else. If you don't support me, fuck you. But if you support me, if you're a supporter of mine, or I should say Crystal, if you're a Crystal, hopefully you understand where I'm coming from. Hopefully we could, you know, hopefully we can do my ideal. Fingers crossed. We can get Blanche up here. We can get Rose up here. I got a Rose too. I ain't gonna tell y'all who the Rose. I was gonna ask somebody to be the Rose. I was gonna either do the yeah, I'll tell you like. But so hopefully everybody can understand where I'm coming from, and they can feel my heart and my soul, my spirit. Because it is coming from a good place, and I'm a good person to a level until you piss me off, and then I'm an asshole. But for the most part, I'm a good person, and I have humbled myself. I've been very humble on this platform. So hopefully y'all, you know, get where I'm coming from, and hopefully, you know, you receive it how I gave it to you, and how I gave it to you was great, with great intentions. I don't want to say pure, because that pure shit, I told y'all that that's the key word them pedos be using when they say pure. I'm very leery of that word. I can't even use that word now, you know. I can't even say what they said no fucking more, because it's fucking Jasmine dumbass. I'm sorry, I shouldn't call it, but she's dumb fucker. She's dumb. Anyway, let me get the fuck off of here, because I'm sleepy, and I'm gonna start talking to y'all, and I start rambling when I get sleepy. Dr. A, you're Gucci. Express yourself on how you want to express yourself, and I hope your ladies return to the panels. I miss them on here. Yeah, me too. Yeah, me too. Good night, everybody. Good night, y'all. Good night. Good night, Stanka. Good night, Miss Lacey. Good night, Stina. Okay. Now speak to everybody. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Y'all watch Sherelle. That shit is funny. She like, fuck this shit, I'm out. No change. I wish I thought of that first, because that'd have been good. That'd have been good to say, fuck this shit, I'm out. Okay, y'all.
Green thing, know what you